Because as far as I understand, the cast actually are fans of One Piece as well,
Yeah.
which is like was a good thing. Like, I'm worried that they're gonna have the same problem as Witcher, where season 1 did well, and then they try and change too much.
Yeah. But then again, like, this is like directly connected with the original writer, though. So we can kind of guarantee that it's going to be at least somewhat faithful. But like, I get some things need to change, like live action TV, like an hour episode. Like you got eight episodes to.
How's the fight scenes? Do they look like derpy as shit, or some of them are actually good?
Some of them are actually pretty good. So you've been recording the whole time then, yeah?
Last 34 minutes.
Okay. uh, well, if you wanted to edit this next part I'm about to do to the front, then we'll go around it. Okay. Well, anyway, hello, welcome. I guess I should probably do this. Welcome to episode 6 of Luke First Ask Questions Later. I'm Initiative. I'm joined here with, as usual, JamaicanJazz.
It was now employed, no longer unemployed, no longer broke life, boys. I can pay to win in Honkai now if I want to.
Yeah, the payment in the Honkai, not the Lost Ark.
Nah, dude, I'm losing my money if I do that.
True. But yeah, I have been sick pretty much for the last 2.5, 3 weeks.
So is your microphone, apparently.
That only happened when the power went out. When we were doing D&D. Then I came back and then it was screwed up. So that was fun.
Rip our ear holes.
Yeah, trying to figure that out. Doing live
like,
technical.
So have you worked out a fix for it yet, or are you literally applying the IT technique? Like, hello, IT department, how can I help you? Have you tried turning it on and off?
At the moment, yeah. But I have an idea of what, like, if it happens again, I've got an idea.
Well, what do you think's causing it?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I think it's just recent. I don't know. I'm not going to say what I think it is because it's probably wrong. But yeah.
Yes, apart from you being sick and almost dead, floor gang. I mean, I haven't really talked to you except for a little bit during D&D on the weekend, because I've been busy like, wrapping my head around being a trainee at work. What have you been up to apart from that? Apart from like dying and not dying?
I've been trying to play games here and there. But, like, I get an hour or two in. I was telling you earlier, and it's just like I don't have the energy for this anymore. I'm gonna go back and watch Disney Plus or something. Which I've actually been able to watch quite a few shows. Like I watched Ahsoka, and I've watched Obi-Wan show. They were good.
Was it good? It wasn't a letdown?
Uh, 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 uh Obi-Wan was good. Ahsoka's been really good. They just did the season final today.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
I don't know how much of it the missus has seen, so I don't know. I don't know if we go into spoiler territory or wait till next time.
Wait till next time. I don't wanna, like, it is worth watching it without
I heard there's some good cameos in there.
Oh, there is. There's some good stuff.
I mean, I feel like Star Wars needs a dub.
Like it
I haven't been fireball crashing into the ground. I haven't been doing too hard.
Like Star Wars has been weird lately because it's like all the shows they've done have been good, but then all the movies they've done have been shit.
But wasn't that the case with like the animated series as well, like the Clone Wars and stuff?
Yeah,
really
like
good.
yeah, that was.
Is it just like is it like a DC problem where like the movies are doo-doo, but the TV series are like S tier?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, what else? I saw you playing some Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
How has
uh,
that been? Improved or still
I
work in
mean,
progress?
like it is better. I will give it that. It is better than like, it should have released this way. Like they should have taken the extra 2, 3 years. It's just fucking fixed uh to develop the game more. They should have just delayed it.
Did I see a thing with the Idris Elba where he's like saying the game's fixed or something in the promotion? Like,
Oh yeah, I saw that. I mean, technically, yeah, kind of is. Like there's still bugs and shit.
yeah, but there's no way you're gonna have something in that like scope and not have bugs in it.
Yeah, true, very true. But yeah, like it is a the night and day difference compared to how it was at launch.
I mean, like on launch it was like what, a 3 maybe?
I mean, like on launch,
You played it on launch?
yeah, yeah, I played it on launch. I got up to like the point of no return on launch. Like it's like if you continue, you should finish your other quest before you continue further.
Oh, for
I
that
got to
for
that point.
MSQ or something?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. Like, I, I didn't have as many bugs as other people, but I still had some bugs.
Dude, I can't remember when actually. All I remember is when it came out, it was like Rocket Ship Dude was still streaming. Because I remember watching him play it for a little bit, and there was like problems. But
Yeah,
like that feels like forever ago. Because he kind of just like
yeah,
disappeared, and it's just like okay. And I
yeah.
can't remember where in that timeline. It feels like because when did it release? Like 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago.
Uh, I think it was like 2 to 3 years ago.
I still would have been playing Tarkov at that point because that would have been before Lost Ark. Because it
Think
was like
so.
November. Was it November or October?
Hmm, it was.
Because didn't it get delayed a couple of times as well?
That's right. It was on my birthday, 2020. That's right. That's
2020,
right. Yeah, I was
2020.
happy. That's right. I was happy about it because it came out on my birthday, like on the
But
day of my
wasn't it
birthday.
supposed to come out earlier and then it got delayed and then
Oh
came
yeah,
out on your birthday?
yeah. And then it turned into what it was, and I'm like, oh, yay!
Because was that before or after you already had your new graphics card?
That was before. So I was playing on the old 980 I had.
Sort of ran like Cyber Ass 20
I mean,
Cyber Ass
everything was on low.
1994.
Everything was on low. It was an experience. It was like playing with a console.
You definitely didn't stream it.
Uh I don't think I did. Sorry for all the coughing and the
Oh, he's dying in the background. It's fine.
yeah. I don't think I streamed it.
I don't remember. It's kind of like I don't even remember the story. All I remember was like a building and some Asian dude. That's it.
Yeah, that's like the first 3 hours of the game, which I haven't gotten back up to yet because I played for like an hour or two and I'm like, yeah, I'm done. That's not saying anything about the game. That's just the way I am at the moment.
I don't know. I don't really feel that right now. Like for me, it's kind of like trying to be able to fit in wherever I can because of like life.
Yeah, that's fair.
It feels kind of weird because like I don't like the math in my head says I still have enough time, but for some apparent reason, it just doesn't work like that. I don't know why. Something is going wrong like in the physics department. I can't like the quantum whatever department. It's not making any sense to me right now.
Fair enough.
Like I have done 0 raids on Lost Ark. I should have plenty of time to do other stuff.
Good thing.
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just disappeared on me, so I don't know what's going on there.
Hmm.
Maybe I've just been trying this whole sleep thing. That's the issue right there.
Okay.
Have you been preparing yourself for what's her face? Ice Lady in Honkai?
Last lady? What?
The one with the it's like 2B but like Horrorverse 2B from
Oh,
Capcom. I think she's like Ice Hunt?
yeah, she's yeah, Ice Hunt, I think, yeah. I completely forgot she was coming out. Honestly.
I'm
Honestly.
kind of scared because I've been trying to get freaking the other 4-star healer, and
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you've been having issues with getting her, haven't you?
I am 68 pulls in, and I still haven't gotten her. And I don't want to do any
Ooh,
more because I'll get freaking purple bitch, and I don't want that. So
yeah.
ideally, in my head, I do one more pull at 69, and I get links, and then I
Mhm.
don't do any more pulls, and then stabby lady comes out, and I win the 50-50 and get her. Like it's not going to turn out like that, but if that were to happen, I would be very grateful.
True, that would be.
Because I've been working my way through the simulated universe. It's actually been enjoyable. Like a new
Have
one.
you? Yeah. Yeah,
Because
I've got a little bit of stuff in there.
like each of the chapters gives so much rewards too, like materials and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
like
they do.
14 of them or something. And then there's
Yeah,
going to be
something
an
like that.
infinite one coming out, I think, next update, like a week from now or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And then we're going to get a new redhead waifu, and we're going to get a new redhead daddy foo. That's apparently he's not fire element. He's destruction, like, or not destruction, like what's the gray one? Someone that Natasha is.
Oh,
Um,
physical.
yeah, that one. He's this. He looks basically like a richer version of D-Luke from Genshin, and he's got like the paladin armor on.
Uh, yeah. This dude? This what are you talking about?
Yeah. So he's gonna be erudition physical,
Oh, okay.
which is so weird because why? Like just make him silver then. Make him budget Sephiroth. Like make him holy Sephiroth. That would make more sense.
Yeah,
But he's
yeah. They
red and he's not even
also
fire.
they also showed this little one.
The
He's
hell is that?
adorable.
Ho Ho? Is that Pokemon? Like, what's going on? Is that another healer?
I think it is. Yeah,
It looks like it's
Alpha
abundance.
heal.
It's a wind abundance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems like it.
So I don't think I'm getting Lynx, but from what I've tested, Lynx is kind of shit.
I mean, she's not a healer for you. Then there's the full
Yeah,
star.
I don't know because I got Bronya, so I don't know if I'm using Hanya at all. They should
Hmm.
be should definitely be like backup squad two.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
my
those three
team.
aren't even in the next two banners. Like the next.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, apparently, Seal is getting a rerun with this. Like with this next update.
I don't know. I don't like. I like Silo as a character, but I don't think I have any like place for her in my team. Dude, Dan Hung Dragon Form, Butter Chicken Man, Super Saiyan Edition,
Yeah,
actually like stopped.
really good.
Like mine is 87% crit rate or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's literally just crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. Uh, him with Bronya is actually insane. Because you get the attack stat and the crit damage stat, so it's just
Oh
like,
yeah.
and because he's like 87% crit rate, because I just farmed, I literally just farmed the materials to max him out, like max out his traces to level 10. So,
Oh yeah.
and he's got a 5-star light cone as well. So yeah, actually pumped.
Hmm.
Blade's kind of been banished to like backup squad now.
Really?
Yeah, like I don't know, Blade is just kind of weird because if I use your healer, Giga Chat. If I use Natasha, first one dead every single time.
Really?
I couldn't even do like Echo of War like Booba Lady level 3 with Blade, and Blade's level 80.
Huh.
Because he'd do like the enhance. I couldn't auto battle it because he'd
Yeah.
do the enhance and cut his health in half. And then she'd hit him with the HP cap thingy block thing.
Yeah.
And he just get one shot. And it's just like, how are you getting one shot by a level 60 boss? You're level 80. Like, huh?
Oh.
Uh, like all your relics is like level 15. You know, like how are you
Yeah.
dying? You have 8,000 max health. How are you dying?
Hmm. True.
Yeah. So he's been kind of benched. I only get him on the Hall of Memories when it resets each week. You can do the first two floors or the first two or three for the free materials.
Ah,
I really don't want to get Fushuan because I I feel like the only preservation that I can use that's decent is like the main character preservation.
oh, yeah.
March is basically dead to me now. So
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
have you been farming anything? You just been hopping on and doing
uh, I've,
prepping?
I've, I've barely touched Honkai in general. Like, last I checked, I've got like 1800 reserve energy.
Lord, dude, with, with, with it on my phone, man, like the way my awake hours line up, it's
Yeah.
always like 120, 150.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Because Dan Hung is such a giga chad. The 200 point daily where you have to kill like deal a final blow with the ultimate.
Yeah.
I can get that on the the Galax. So I'm like
Yeah.
farming credits. He just like uses ultimate on the last wave and just one shots everything, and I get the achievement. It actually
Yeah.
makes my dailies like
Okay.
super fast. 'Cause otherwise, you have to go into like stagnant shadow or like having a corrosion or something like that, something a bit chunkier, and actually like manually do the last bit.
Okay. Yeah.
You haven't done it.
Yeah, I do. Pretty sure I do.
Have you get him at all? Or no?
No, I haven't. I think I
I think he's like the most cost efficient because he can run the cowboy set.
have. Oh, yeah.
Crit rate set is actually pretty reliable. Like I'm sure there's like a better min max build for it, but he's pumping now. So
No.
yeah, been cranking some Remnant 2.
Yeah,
I wanted to play
we
more of, but
yeah, we need to jump into that again. Yeah.
like that kind of reminds me of It Takes Two, where like
Really?
each chapter was like a different game.
Kinda. Yeah. Kinda, yeah.
Like the first gear set we played on, or the first tile set we played on was like a Bloodborne themed area, like Bloodborne,
Yeah.
like Vermintide themed area, and we were just getting absolutely slapped because we were playing it on freaking Nightmare mode.
Yeah.
And then we made the executive decision where it involved me bitching out and re-rolling to was a veteran,
I think so.
and then we just
I
get
think
this
this will be
freaking
better though.
we get this freaking space robot like weird freaking alien shit planet, which was really cool.
A lot
And
of
we beat
side areas though
hmm?
as well. Lots of side areas.
We still
Off the
didn't
beaten path.
we didn't farm that was it relic thing that was
Oh, yeah.
in the prop zone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like now we're in some weird corrupted
Forest.
sort of forest where like
Foresty sort of thing.
yeah, aesthetically it looks really really cool. And I've built I built my character so I could just run in and just swing for the bleachers and hope for the best. And that was probably like my Giga Chad moment of the playthrough was Initiative died on a one of those this weird baby head alien bosses.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
then
was
like
annoying.
he was getting one shot because he'd summon like these lasers, and then this hand would come out the ground, and then there'd be like a tornado black hole thing, whatever it was, and Initiative would just get deleted. Like he'd be just on the floor, just dead, and I'd like res him, and then he'd just die instantly again, and then we run out of reses.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where like I don't even know what happened. Like I was dodging the lasers, and all of a sudden like a black hole happened, and I just started swinging, and I was like life stealing. And I just face tagged everything and just killed the boss somehow.
Yep. That was like my god.
Like my health bar was going for like 100%, 20%, 100%, 20, 100%. It was just going up
Yeah,
with each swing.
it was stupid.
And then that was when I discovered, huh, like every boss fight we've gone into so far is like, so if I just run in there and start swinging, can we just kill this boss?
Yeah, it's kind of gotten to that. Kind of gotten to that point.
So I mean, I don't know how you feel being on ad duty because you know you're like
I'm
what's your
fine with
other
that.
what do you did you get another because you can have like two classes equipped, but I'm not sure if you got a second.
Yeah, I remember I had a
Oh,
quick
you have
dog
the doggy, yeah.
at the end.
We haven't used it yet because you just unlocked it like at the
Yeah,
end
I just
after,
unlocked it when we finished.
so we haven't
Yeah.
tested him out yet, but we were testing out because there's friendly fire in the main town area. That dog can take a lot of like
You can take a beating.
holy shit. I had to reload my freaking 10-shot rifle like what 3 times before he went down. So
Yeah, something like that.
it's like 20 bullets if you don't include the HP regen.
The thing is, the dog's kind of useless if the enemies are flying. I'm
I mean,
basing
I'm
it on
kind
that.
of useless if the enemies are flying. So
True.
like the only reason I've been deleting most of the bosses in this new area is because they've all been stuck on the ground.
Okay.
Like there was
Yeah,
that
it's that.
one dude with the bow and arrow that kept teleporting. I was basically useless. Like uh, he'd summon these little explodey balls, and I just kill him for ammo, and I just try and shoot him, but my aim is so terrible that I don't even want to know my hit rate. So
Yeah.
I, I went the
That cube
medic.
boss was fun though.
The what?
The cube boss, like
Yeah, there
the
was this
cube that
freaking
spawns like
laser
the 10
cube
different
boss
cubes.
thing. I like anything that's not within melee range. Initiative has to carry. I'm just there like I'm just there to go get the like the stagger immunity and get super chunky and revive him if he gets downed. Like I built my
Yeah,
character to be a super hard melee tank, and then my secondary class is the medic class, so I can just heal initiative and keep him alive.
yeah, and then I'm a healer, that's my main class, with the dog as the secondary. So my heals are ridiculous. Like if I put the heal down, the next 15 seconds we don't die. It's
And then I
pretty
put my heal down, and for the next 5 seconds, I don't die.
true.
Because I have about like 50 health more than Initiative.
Yeah,
Which might not sound like a lot, but when the base is 100 and you only get like, what, 20 from
something like
certain
that.
gear, and then the rest is from leveling it up. Like 50% more health. And on top of that,
Yeah,
because of my armor, I take less damage as well.
yep,
That's quite
yeah.
fun. I go
It
through like
it
weird
has been
phases of god tier aim and missing every shot.
oh. Yeah,
It's like what I love and I
yeah,
hate
that's
about the game is when someone dies, it like auto shifts it to the perspective of the person that's alive
oh, yeah,
until you go find like a checkpoint to revive them, which means that every shot that I miss, you can see.
yep. It's good.
It is not good. It's even more depressing when I die to stupid shit, like I fall off a cliff and instantly die or something, and I just have to watch Initiative for like the next 10 minutes, and he's just cracked.
I'm just
Like
here throwing headshots.
You had an LMG for like the first half of the game, and it's more accurate than me with a freaking bolt action rifle.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it is.
You were hitting more stuff from range with an LMG than I was with a shotgun point blank. I switched from a shotgun to a rifle because the rifle was at least hit scan.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah. Game runs like butter. Haven't really encountered
Battlefield.
anything overly. I had one crash, but that's because I fell off a cliff under a bridge, and I don't think I was supposed to fall there.
Gravity is a thing.
Yeah, but I kind of fell like at a weird angle. I might have glitched the physics out or something like that.
Yeah, it could have. Yeah, possibly.
Our first boss fight was against a freaking like a literal blob of slime that shoots out electricity balls, and we just couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was rough. It was
Although
very
I
rough.
wonder what would have happened if we had like double relics when we did that fight.
Probably would have been fine.
Because
I mean, we were
I had the medic
very
heal
low
for
level.
the laser cube one.
I think so. Yeah.
Because I got my second one really early because I didn't spend my scrap on anything because I was just upgrading my melee weapon.
Yeah.
What did you spend yours on? Oh, you upgraded your was it the like the Estus flask, but I can't remember what it's called.
The Dragon Heart, whatever it's called.
Yeah, you
Is it
upgraded.
in the first one? It's called the Dragon Heart. I'm not sure if it's called the same thing,
I think
but
it is
yeah,
Dragonheart. I'm pretty sure it is Dragonheart. Customization in that game is kind of dope. There's some pretty ridiculous builds that you could probably get. Like
yeah. There's
my build
probably some.
isn't fully min maxed yet, and obviously yours isn't yet because you just got your second class.
Yeah.
But it's already starting to come together. Like I was getting deleted at the start, but now I'm actually like pretty reliably survivable.
Hmm. Yeah.
I want to see
Like the build
what
is
your
starting to
doggo.
come together.
Let's see what your doggo does.
It's probably going to be fine. Like just like random, like exploring the worlds. But like against boss fights, probably not.
Could you imagine if it just like 1v1s the boss and destroys it?
That'd be hilarious.
Like it just like
Funny.
flies through the air and just starts eating the boss, and we just sit there and watch.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be very good against bosses though, which is sad. But
Because it does get
then again,
built, so you do have to res it.
I mean, at that point, I could just swap it to like healing dog, so it just heals us instead of attacks.
I don't know.
So
I mean, we haven't seen it in action yet. So.
true. We don't know how much damage it does.
Yeah, it might
But
be
no,
freaking broken as shit, dude. So,
yeah, it could be.
because I was looking through like the different classes, like there's some that we haven't unlocked yet, and the one with the dog seems to be S tier, like with medic. So.
Yeah.
Because my class, the melee challenger class is only like A tier, it's not S tier, but like medic is like S tier, and the dog one is S tier, and then I think there's one more that's like S tier, which I think is the um it's the one we can unlock in the area that we're in now. So it's like is it like the summoner or I can't remember what it
Oh,
was.
yeah, yeah. It was the summoner one.
So I'm guessing like ads is kind of disgusting. And obviously, just healing is disgusting because of limited healing opportunities.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Like the only thing I'm going to be disappointed about is if the dog runs in head first and just mauls everything, and I just become useless. Like I'm just a backup tank at that point.
Yeah.
I'm going to be using like the healing circle more than actually hitting stuff.
Well, yeah, it'd be interesting.
Because the other thing is the combination of your abilities change because you worked it out. If you swap if you go medic first and then the dog, you have a special ability. But if you swap the order and go dog first into medic, it's a different ability.
Yeah.
So like, there's two different combinations for each skill combination. So I wonder what it's going to be like if I say swap challenger with medic and go from to a medic challenger. Does that mean I can still run in face tank, or does
I have no idea. No idea.
so that's kind of exciting?
Oh,
Because like the replayability of that game, you just re-roll the campaign, right? And then it picks a different
yeah,
because you can't get all the areas in one run,
in
right?
one run. Yeah. So you got to do multiple times if you want to get to see
But you
every
still keep your
area.
stuff. You still keep your stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
And do the enemies like scale with you?
That I'm not sure of.
Because I feel like the armor doesn't get upgraded at all. Like they always hit the same amount of damage. It's just like how much damage you do is dependent on how much you upgrade your weapons.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they. I'm not sure if it increases their damage at all. But it just feels like some worlds are stronger than others.
I feel like that the Bloodborne one, I would love to revisit that again, and I like unlock it at some point because those sewers are kind of lit.
Yeah, yeah, they were pretty good.
Like our first experience was like there's freaking blobs on the ceiling and people throwing freaking Molotov cocktails at us, and then all of a sudden we just hear this, and this freaking big dude just comes out of nowhere and one shots both of us.
Oh, so the fucking danger grates.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, oh, that scared me.
dude, that was so good. Was that like a quick time event for that, or were you just dead?
No, it was just dead. I was just dead. There was nothing I could do.
Dude, that was so cool. Dude, I love the puzzles in that game. The puzzles, like when we're doing the labyrinth, like the portal puzzles and stuff like that. That was freaking
Oh,
sick.
yeah, that was pretty good.
Like there's some pretty good puzzles. I mean, like the one we're stuck on right now is like a musical puzzle.
Yeah. I was ready. We're gonna go through and like unlock other things in the area to finish that puzzle off.
Mm. There's like hidden boxes and stuff around. There's like all sorts of collectibles. Like we had this box in the office, and we randomly opened it. I don't think we got anything good out of it. We just got like a
Yeah, I think that I think those are good in
like
there.
a pistol or something.
Something like that.
Well, it's kind of cool that you can unlock just random stuff lying around. And there's so many like hidden puzzles and like stuff that you probably need a wiki for later. But it's
Oh
kind of
yeah,
cool just
definitely.
trying to work out what you can work out and what you can't.
Yeah, that's true.
Looking forward to doing that. Hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be nice to do it tomorrow.
See if like how much progress we can make. Test out the doggo.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Hopefully it's actually hopefully it's decent.
Yeah, it's been really enjoyable. Is there any DLC
Hmm.
for it?
I don't think there is because it's still a fairly new game.
Came out what, 2 months ago?
Something like that. Yeah, I would be surprised if they did DLC for it later on.
What do you
Because the
reckon?
first,
DLC cosmetics or DLC new classes or DLC new levels?
I don't know. I mean,
I'd be kind of
they could,
disappointed if it was just cosmetics. Like I'm hoping
yeah,
there's like each DLC has like at least one or two new areas. But obviously it'd be more
yeah.
expensive if they did that because if it's anything like the other levels that they've made, it's gonna take a while and a lot of resources.
Hmm, true.
Or at least like a new class. I don't want them to just have cosmetics because I don't know. I feel like cosmetics just on its own would be kind of meh. Especially with
Hmm,
how much replayability value the game has.
true. Yeah.
I think their cosmetics should be like not pay to win as such, but just more variety in weapons. Because some of the weapons and like that sword you got looks really. I probably wouldn't use it because like I literally just have a freaking I beam with a hilt as my weapon.
Yeah.
So unless
Yeah.
they make another great sword which has like slightly different stats to the main great sword, you know what I mean? Or like elemental
Yeah.
damage or whatever. Is there even elemental damage in that game?
There is. Pretty sure there is. But I think there's like abilities to like change your weapon into certain elements.
Yeah. Because I like what they did with the mods, where you add mods to the thing and it changes the appearance of the weapon. So you can't. I don't think you can really go for like cosmetic stuff if you have already that kind of
Yeah, that's true.
like. If they wanted to add more cosmetic stuff, would be like adding more mods that have cosmetic effects. I think that would
Yeah.
be kind of cool because it would add like more replayability and more builds and stuff like that. Because
Hmm. Yeah.
I wonder what it would be like if you had like a friend that was like fully geared out, and then you had another friend that was just starting playing the game. Would it be too like, obviously you have like an imbalance on skill level because one person's played more than the other, but like I wonder if it's like Borderlands. You can have that feature in Borderlands 3 where
Um.
like the stats
Yeah.
are equalized so you can play through the story and it doesn't matter what your
Uh.
gear is.
I don't think it does that.
Because it
I
doesn't
think like
feel like either of us have that much of a gap
yeah.
at the moment, but there is a noticeable like a somewhat noticeable difference. Like especially when it comes to like melee combat. Like I delete the health bar of the boss before the freaking ads even spawn in melee combat. So I feel
Yeah.
like when the boss is flying around, I do nothing. Like, I literally do nothing. It's just like I just try and keep you alive and get all the stuff, like all the trash off you.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know
now
if
that I've
that's
got the
killing it.
dog, the dog might be able to keep some of the trash away from me.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I don't know. My build's like I'm actually really like considering I haven't done any research whatsoever. I'm actually really happy with how my build turned out.
Oh yeah.
Like so far, and it's probably gonna get better too because like my skill cooldown hasn't been maxed yet. What was the other one? There was like an attack speed one or a move speed one. I can't remember.
I'm not sure.
Because I don't know how many levels we get, or if it's just it's like we just keep leveling, and then eventually gets to the point where we just max out all the cards if we play enough.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
Yeah. It
cool as
really
well.
it does seem like the balancing seems like playing the game and going through multiple runs. Because there's those relic things you can put onto the dragon heart, the healing items that give you like those small incremental buffs each time you get
But you can upgrade them,
get those.
right? Like you can level those individual pieces up.
I think so, but like each time we have an like if like every time you have a crit chance one drop, it increases the level.
Oh, so like, is it like gems and all stuff? Like, if you get like enough level ones, you go to level two, and
Yeah, kind of.
oh, I didn't even notice that. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's like, it's probably not uncapped, but I wonder if the number is like really high, so you can get some crazy builds going. Because that'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, and then even with what are they, the traits, we've only unlocked a few, and that was through like quest.
But each class has its own separate trait as well, right? So you can get some from
Yeah,
like you can get some from beating bosses or doing like certain puzzles. But each individual class, like was it is there relics? What's the little um like you get these items that
traits.
no you get these little items that are basically like what you equip to unlock a class. I can't remember if they're called like relics or something.
I'm not sure.
You know how you get the medic pin or the
Oh yeah, artifacts.
there's artifacts like so each
Oh,
one
are they called
has
artifacts?
like each one that you equip unlocks a trait. So each class has its own trait. And then you have like the default starting classes that you can just buy from shops and stuff like that. And then there's ones you actually have to go out and I think there's one where you have to pretty much unlock everything, like beat every single level in the game and unlock all the classes before you can unlock it. I think.
Yeah, there was something like that. And you have to equip certain pieces of armor, then go to a certain door,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah,
It's like some weird convoluted like cryptic puzzle
yeah,
thing that's very non-specific, which I think is really cool. I don't know. There's obviously like if they add classes in the future, that would be kind of insane because it's not just adding the classes that adds a new playstyle. It's like the two combinations with each class because obviously the order of the classes, the order of the artifacts that you put in will affect what innate abilities you have. So that's gonna
yeah,
add like a little extra spice every time they add. Because I don't know how many classes there are now, but say there's like 10 classes, they added like another class. That's 20 different innate abilities that you could unlock,
yeah,
which
yeah.
which would be really cool. Like, I kind of hope there's like there's Zero from Borderlands 2, where you get
Oh,
there's this
yeah.
build that you can get where you pretty much just you go invisible and then you just teleport around, just slicing everybody.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
really hope that there's a build where you can do that because that would be so cool. Like a ninja build.
yeah.
Or like I don't know if there's like a turret build, like turn into freaking Torbjorn for. Is his name
I don't,
Torbjorn from?
yeah, from Overwatch. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think there is one. It's called the Engineer, and you can summon a turret. I think.
yeah, that'd be so cool. Imagine like engineer summoner. and then you just have
Yeah.
like you summon turrets, but they walk around and follow you.
Oh, God.
And that'd be so
That'd be
cool.
funny.
Or like you have an engineer, and then you have the dog, and then the dog turns into a cyber dog, so it auto reses itself if it gets downed.
That'd be cool.
Like there's so much potential because like the aesthetic for it is kind of weird because it's like it had very medieval sort of Mad Maxy vibes when we first started playing in the old London sort of slums kind of
Yeah.
bloodborne. And all of a sudden we're just in space, and I'm just like, huh?
Yeah. It's going to go to different worlds.
Yeah. That's
Like, it
that's
makes
why it's like
sense.
so cool. It's kind of like it's kind of like the aesthetic from Lost Ark, where you have all these traditional classes like the paladin, you know, and like you have the berserker, and you have the martial artist, and all of a sudden you have just like the scouter. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
that's what it felt like. I went from like killing slimes and weird guys in tuxedos with top hats throwing fire at me in a sewer with giant rats. It's like Vermintide. And all of a sudden you're in space and there's freaking walkers and shit.
Yep. Yep. Good time.
It's like the enemy variety is actually pretty interesting. Like you can feel it at the end of each world. It starts to get kind of repetitive.
Yeah.
But I think that's more because when you use a checkpoint, it respawns all the enemies like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to. But there's this one enemy that we had in space. It's freaking ghosty where he just comes in and like snatches your soul, and you just instantly die.
Yeah, that was a interesting
Like
enemy.
the cool thing about that is when he snatches your soul's just like in the air, just floating.
Yep. I couldn't even interact with it to like revive me.
Wait, can you?
No, I'm just saying like you couldn't even like, interact with it.
Ah, that'd be kind of cool.
Like
Though.
it'd be cool if you could revive that, like you killed it, like while they're
Or,
still
or if
alive with the
the
soul.
last dude or one of the people who are alive are just like grabbed it and somehow just shoved it back into your meat prison.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a very very enjoyable game.
It's been good
Uh,
so far.
we're probably playing it really badly too, but I haven't really
Probably.
felt that as a hindrance at all. So it's kind of been nice, just doing whatever we feel like, and it still works out. I still haven't started Dragon Age Inquisition yet. It's great. Um, Haley got a new update. They changed the Zeki underground market to like it's the best way to describe. Like the gathering hub in Monster Hunter World. They added like a hub, uh, where Zeki's weird underground sus marketplace. Like I don't know, it's like 5 or 6 times bigger than it was before, and they have like arcade machines and all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff. And then there's like a shop down there where you can buy like rugs and all sorts of other cool things. So it's kind of insane, but they're all like super expensive. Um, and then there's like a new shrine that you can offer up items and stuff like that too. So there was I think it was like the water shrine in the first temple or something. Now there's like a fire shrine that I haven't investigated yet because I still have to get the battery to open the door.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, but I've been expanding my house. I've been trying to work out like the pattern for planting plants, so I don't have to water them every single time I log in, and I still haven't found them.
But you said there was an update for Paleo. What was the update?
They made so the main update to it was you know how Zeki had that little shithole underneath his store,
Oh,
that
yeah,
little tiny
yeah,
cave. So that's like five
yeah.
or six times bigger now.
Oh,
Like it's
okay.
just like like you know the like the town center.
Yeah.
It's basically that, like another version of that underground. So like there's a bunch of tables that you can buy food from. So like there's a like you know how Reth has his store in the tap.
Yeah.
So it's basically like another one of those, but underground. And you can buy like like actual meals, like the 250, 300 focus point meals, but they're reasonably
Uh,
priced, for like 500 gold, I think, or something like that.
okay. Yeah.
But you know how Tish's shop has all the furniture and stuff
Yeah.
that you can buy? So there's like another version of that underground as well. So you can buy like rugs, like
Oh,
fancy
okay.
like the foldings, like the screens. You know how you can get the screens that you get chained behind?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with gold trim and fancy like leather and stuff. Like the like super bougie sort of fancy materials and stuff like that. So you can get like
Yeah.
all sorts of like ornate rugs, like all sorts of because there's like no floor mats before the update. Like the only floor mat you could get was the chopper one, the little tiny chopper one. It's like
Yeah.
like a bear rug, but like tiny. But now
Yeah.
there's actual like full on like I don't know like they can go across a room.
Oh, okay.
So you can have like a full on big massive lounge room carpet, or you could have like a long like, red carpet kind of thing going on. Just depends on what spawns down there, but they're pretty expensive. They're like 6,000, 8,000 gold.
Oh, okay.
You can get like gold trim cabinets. That's only from what I've seen down there.
Oh,
But there's a couple of quests and stuff that you can get where you have to connect up all sorts of weird and wonderful things. I haven't done it yet. The, it doesn't tell you where they are, so they're pretty vague. Like I had to follow freaking Tao, like the dog, because like the dog you can become friends with now. So he has his
oh,
own
yeah.
little gauge for like friendship and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
I spent like 3 hours just trying to find where his tracks were. So
Okay.
like my dumbass was just like, oh, there's dog tracks here, and then there's another set of dog tracks here, and then I turned into like Stevie Wonder or some shit because I couldn't find the rest of them. It turns out all you had to do was like there's a line of tracks. Like I'm not sure if you played The Witcher 3, where you go into the
Yeah.
like the tracking thing, like the
Yeah.
tracking vision, and like you see the tracks, they form it like in a certain direction, and then you follow them for a bit, and then another set of tracks show up.
Yeah.
It's like literally that, but you don't have the Witcher vision. It's just you just follow the direction the paw prints are going, and then you go like 10 meters in that
Oh.
direction, and then there's another set.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I got like my brain fizzled out after the second set of tracks, so I was just running back and forth to the first set of tracks and the second set of tracks. Like, dude, this quest
Mm,
it
yeah.
says I'm in the circle. What's go? And it turns out you just go to you know where you had the fortress in Bahari where you get the little dragon
Yeah.
statue. So there's
Yeah.
like a door that you can go up to there. You couldn't access it before. Like there's a little hallway. And
Okay.
there's one hallway that comes from the mine, and then if you turn left, you go to the fortress. If you turn right, there's like a hallway, and then there's like a tunnel, and then there's a door that you can't open. Right. So that
Okay.
is as far as I know, that is the new shrine area. So you had that other area where you had the fish puzzle thing, and then there's that room with the four what is it like tribute things where you have to get like the void ray and the anglerfish and all that.
Oh, yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
get like certain rewards. So they added another one of those, like another room with more of those sets to complete. And I think it's behind that door.
Huh.
So I haven't unlocked it yet because I haven't been like I've literally been logging on just doing plants and decorating my house. So I haven't checked it out fully yet, but I'm assuming that's what I sort of read in the patch notes. And the other thing that
Okay.
they added was like the Zeki place, but in the Zeki place they have these little arcade things, and you know like Jetpack Joyride and stuff like that. Like
No.
the scrolling games where you just have to jump over stuff and avoid shit.
Oh, yeah.
They added like that, but like Zeki's in like a power suit, and he's got like a Kenpachi freaking eye patch or something like that. And he's got like a gun, but you don't actually shoot anything. You just have to jump over and slide over stuff. But it's super like funny because if you jump over a box
Mhm.
and like the back of your foot touches like 1 pixel on the corner of your box, it counts as a collision, and you don't have lives. So the moment you hit something, you just fall on the ground, plays like sad music, and then you just face plant and then like power slide, and it's like game over, whatever your score was. So like the first 10 attempts I tried doing it, I just kept clipping that goddamn box. And I was
Yeah.
like, and it tells you the high scores of people. So there's like people with like 1,000 or something high score on there. And it just keeps on showing up like the bottom,
Oh.
like JamaicanJazz 0, JamaicanJazz 0, JamaicanJazz 0. And I kept trying, and then eventually got to the point where it didn't spawn any boxes. At the start, it just spawned like meat, like the leg ham. So you have
Yeah.
like the leg ham floating in the air, and that's how you score points. You have to collect them.
Oh.
The first thing it spawned was a leg ham, and then you had to jump. It was like at the same level as the character, and then
Yeah.
there's like a gap, and I didn't know you had to hold S down to slide because I've just
Oh.
been trying to like jump this entire time.
Yeah.
So I see this like obstacle come up. I was like, it's an obstacle, right? I jump, and you have to slide under the gap instead of jump because there's a wall there if you jump. So my character just jumps and it hits like the fail sound and just power sliding on the floor. It's like game over. I got like 4 points.
God.
So I want to stream Haley again at some point in the future because I think that would be just fun to watch me just derping like an absolute loser on that game.
God damn.
Like, you literally have to push 2 buttons, and somehow I'm just I don't know, I'm bad. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what else they added. Oh, you can dig up your seeds now if you plant them. That was the other thing.
Ah,
You don't get the seed.
that's
You
actually
don't
kind
get
of
the
nice.
seed back. You get
That's
scammed.
actually kind of nice though.
So
That's a nice change.
um, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of apples and blueberries. Thinking about just having one line of blueberries instead of two, because anything next to apple tree plot gets growth boost, which means your
Yeah.
harvest you actually get a shit ton of like stuff.
Yeah.
So you're never like losing resources basically. So I'm trying to get some like corn, so I can start planting some corn because I need that to.
Okay.
I unlocked like a whole bunch of recipes because they added corn and something else. I think it's like corn and chili peppers or something that you can grow now as well. So
Oh, okay. Kind of cool.
no, but they've been slowly working on it. The lag is actually like nowhere near as bad now. It's actually kind of because I'm not sure if you were noticing it, but
Uh,
you would hit
like
like a rock.
not.
Like, did you hit a rock and it would take like a second to register, and then the health bar would kind of. Like, there's a little bit
Yeah.
of a delay.
Yeah.
That that's
Sometimes.
that's pretty much gone now.
Okay.
Like the health bar updates the moment you hit the rock.
Oh, I don't know.
Like the arrows are like more more reliable now. Like, do you remember an arc where you try to shoot like one of the freaking seagull things, and there's like 5 arrows sticking out of it, or like 5 crossbow bolts sticking out of it, and it's like flying around, but it's taking 0
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, yeah.
It's not like that when you're shooting a deer anymore. It's actually like pretty reliable. Um, the crosshair for the bow got updated, but I'm not sure that's because I upgraded my bow to the one before
Oh,
Helium. Because the
yeah.
crossbow is different now. It's easier for me to hit stuff because like the shape of the crosshair is better. But overall, like the game's actually been pretty good.
No.
I think they're thinking
Oh,
about
I
doing a Christmas
really want to
event
jump
soon.
into it again. Yeah, I believe I didn't. I'm surprised that they're doing a Halloween event. Like Paleo, I think it would be really good for a Halloween event though.
I just think it would take too much time, right?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. Wouldn't be
I
surprised if they
wouldn't be
didn't do
surprised to
it
do it
this one,
next year.
but next year,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, next year for sure. Because the Margie Market was actually like a really good event.
Yeah, I think I missed buying stuff from there.
I unlocked the wallpaper, the starry wallpaper for it.
Yeah, I missed that. Yeah.
So
Oh,
that was my goal. But they gave out a free plushie anyway. So
yeah, they did. True.
I'm super excited for it because like the decorating potential in that game is actually super nice. They got rid of that stupid lag when you try to place down stuff in your housing area.
Ah, yeah.
So no, it's looking pretty good. They changed the crops so they weren't limited to one tick. So you know how
Yeah,
like at 6 a.m. the crops grow like one
yeah,
stage, and
yeah,
then you'd have to go back to your housing area or be in your housing area for them to go to the next tick.
yeah.
Now, as long as they're watered, you don't have to be there.
Oh, okay.
So basically, what I try and do now is I try and get like water retain on all my crops and water them all. And then by the time I log in the next time around, they'll be like fully grown.
No. Fair enough.
And the only thing that throws that off is if like one of them gets weeds, because the weeds delay the growth cycle by one. So sometimes they like if I don't hop on for a while, like there's a bunch of weeds on some of them and they don't sync up with the harvests. So that's kind of annoying. But
Oh, yeah.
no, it's super chill. It's fine. Being chilling.
Nice.
I don't think they really added anything else crazy. I think they probably would have added some quests, but I haven't discovered all of them yet. I'm still trying to work out the weird, super dark backstories of some of the characters because they're only just getting level 3.
Yeah, there is some other dark stuff in that game.
Like which ones have you discovered? It's kind of messed up.
I haven't done a lot because I haven't played in a while, but like I know there was a war between like Zeki's people and the Palians, and that the Palians lost, and then they were pretty much outlawed from using magic.
Yeah,
And like Trish was sick. Don't know what
Trish or
kind of
Tish?
sickness, but Tish. Yeah, like I know she was sick, and then like Breath, his the parents didn't give a shit or something, and Breath was the only one looking after her. Yeah, something like
Like
stuff like
Zeki
that.
has this weird interaction with his mom. So
Yeah.
apparently, they like what are they called again? Like Grimalkins or whatever.
Yeah.
So apparently, Grimalkins once they leave the nest per se, they're supposed to cut all ties with their parents. Because if
Okay.
they found so if they found out that so he was like sending letters to his mum basically, and so if the Palian government, I don't know what the special soldiers or whatever, they had like these enforcers,
Oh.
right? If they found out that he was still talking to his mum through letters and stuff like that, then it would like ruin his rep or something like that because they're supposed to be like completely independent and blah 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 blah.
Oh. Okay.
And you like find like a you go fishing and you find like a key and you open a box in his storeroom under his house. And
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of weird. Um, I think is it Asura or Shura? I think it's Shura.
Yeah.
Um,
He was a soldier, wasn't he?
he was a soldier. Um, I think his wife was also in like I think his wife I think his wife died in combat or something.
Oh.
And then he had like problems with his son because his son wanted to become like a soldier as well, and he had like
Yeah.
trauma from losing his wife or something, and they got angry at him. And now you're like trying to help patch things up.
Yeah. It- There's some
And then
depressing
Heckler, she
stuff
like
going
has
on.
this weird potato addiction. I don't know why, but it's kind of toxic.
Okay.
It's like toxic to the point where she's dead to me. So uh,
Poor Heckler, she did nothing wrong.
she did everything wrong. I,
It's
I
because
will
you.
never
It's
I
'cause
will never forget.
that's your own fault.
Um, Kenyatta only gets with you just to make her mum pissed off,
That's fine.
which is fine. A voluntarist tribute. Um, Surprisingly, Carrot Boy doesn't seem to care, but that's probably because I'm not wearing the pin for it yet. So,
True. Possibly.
um, Eshe really hates Delilah. Like she's trying to do everything in her power to like get her evicted from the village or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, like she keeps doing all these like she's trying to like take the deed from the farm from Badru and Delilah's fam and all that stuff, and you have to sort that out and prove that like the documents are actually blah blah blah. Um,
Oh.
like Oni, Oni has some weird issues with his brother, where
Yeah.
I think his brother like said something that made it think like everyone hated him, and he was gonna run away or something.
Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a weird one with
Um,
those ones.
Kamala is still a work in progress, and every opportunity I give her like gold ingot or something. So she blows me a kiss. That means I'm in. And I haven't talked to Hadori for a while. I haven't talked to Hassian for a while. Sifu has this weird obsession with like writing a book, but I'm working on it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that that book's interesting because if you read it, it makes out that Sifu's a lesbian.
I did not read it. I just spam clicked. I was min maxing for the rep.
yeah, like if you read if you read the book, it
Wait, so does that mean they
uh,
can like they're like the Asari from Mass Effect?
I don't know. Not too sure. But yeah,
There's some interesting characters in that game. I feel like Gel's like a vampire and he's just trying to be nice.
yeah, Gel's weird. Something not right
Gel
with
and
Gel.
Tish hang out pretty much all the time.
There's a lot of theories that Gel's a vampire as well. If you go into the Paleo Discord, a lot of people talk about it in theories in the theory channel, whatever it's called.
Well, apparently we're getting another villager coming to visit soon as well. Like a new villager.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of the robot guys. So yeah, you have like Einar and Heckler. It's gonna be another one.
Okay.
Because there's a quest where you find a foot, but it doesn't belong to either Einar or Heckler.
Ah,
So
okay.
they think that there's gonna be another villager like later. As far as I know, I haven't finished the quest yet. So I don't know if there's any quests in the game that you can't actually finish yet. I feel like they're all finishable. So maybe they're
Yeah,
already in the game.
maybe. Oh well.
Long story short, Pele, good game. I hope they do well. The new outfits that they released are freaking lit.
Are there?
Yeah.
I
You know the Bard outfit in Lost Art, the Founders Edition, um,
yeah.
outfit. It's like that, but butterfly themed. So
Oh,
you know
okay.
how it flows and stuff like that. It just looks like that, but like
Yeah.
butterfly wings.
Oh,
It looks.
okay.
I was literally talking to Van. Like I was out doing like a metal run, and she was out just killing deer, like killing the Cernox for horns, I guess.
Yeah.
And that thing stands out from like a mile away. Like
Okay.
like
Oh.
it's so eye catching. It looks like one of the teleporting deer. Like you can literally see it from like so far. It looks
Okay.
so nice. It's like a PG rated like bard skin from Lost Ark. No booba. It just looks like cool.
Okay.
And then the guys' skins are kind of just like, here, have a sweater. Okay, it's like a knitted
Of course.
Christmas sweater.
Of course.
It's like a knitted Christmas sweater and short shorts. It's like kind of smooge, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
All right. I mean, there's nothing really much happening on Lost Ark at the moment. We're getting some sort of Halloween Guardian event, which I feel like is just going to be like, when you kill three Guardians at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, they're adding Pletch in the next few weeks.
Yeah,
I
but no
mean,
one
that's
really
just a
cares
one
about
and
that.
done thing. Yeah.
No
The
one
one
really
and done.
cares. No one really cares about the story in Lost Ark. Like they kind of raised their eyebrows with El Garcia, but I don't think
Yeah.
many people are very story individuals.
This is sad because the story is actually not too bad.
Yeah. There is some good news in Lost Ark, though.
What's that?
I just got a drop, a specialization earring, Barrage Enhancement 3, Adrenaline 6, Attack Power 1, 71 quality. So that's going to be an extra 70 to 100k gold.
Nice.
But apart from that, I've literally just been, I've done like one Akan, one or two Clowns. I haven't even done any kind. I've given up. I've given up on Operation Esterok. Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just I don't think it's happening, dude.
Oh.
I actually do not think it's happening. Like I've done the calculations. I've done what 620-ish, maybe more clowns. I've done
Yeah.
just over 100 triangles. Like I haven't done any gate 4 Braille. I've done like 2 gate 4 Braille. So that doesn't
Yeah.
really count. I haven't got a single one. And it's kind of just like, okay, look, if I'm just farming for this, it's not happening. Straight up not happening. The best way of me getting this is if I just don't give a shit and then it just happens. You know, we don't even get excited when it happens. It's kind of like at that point, I should have gotten it, and it's just like, yeah, cool, there it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
So the only way I get excited about it is if we get back to back, because that's when it's crazy, right? But I know that's not going to happen because I had one friend that has gotten one from. He's got one from Brell, one from Clown, and one from Kyangel. So he's going for the Akan one, and he only
Oh,
plays 6
really?
characters.
One from each?
Yeah, he only plays 6 characters. So at this point, it's just like, look, the good never win. We just gotta accept it and take what we can get.
Damn. Little goal.
Khan's been okay. It's a fun raid. I just hate the lantern mech still. I do it. It's fine now, but I still hate it. Like it's not fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing really crazy to look forward to right now. Because like I feel like they're gonna nerf a Khan mats to get to full set, like they did with Brawl when Voltite comes out, and then we'll just retroactively get the materials again, like they did with the Brawl nerf.
Maybe.
It's kind of sad because my paladins cleared a Khan once and got to gate 2 once. So my highest eye level character is actually my paladin right now because it's
Is it really?
yeah. So I cleared a Khan, crafted the armor piece, and then landed 2 free taps in a row. So it went from plus 12, I think plus 12 or whatever to plus 14. So I
Huh.
actually, because it's 910 gold for armor tap.
Oh,
It's actually
yeah.
insane. So I don't think I'm going to be worrying about tapping armor anytime soon. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels kind of not despair. Like the game's in a slightly better place than it was like a few months ago. It just they need to do something about the honing, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like even if they increase the chances, but like 5x the mats you need, I think that would be like so much better.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know.
It feels like icky trying to push characters. Like after that Sork push, like you'd think I crafted weapon on my Sork and one tap from plus 12 to plus 19, and I still had to dump like 250k gold to get to 1580. That doesn't
Yeah.
feel good. I literally got my weapon for free, and I still had to dump like 250 plus 1,000 gold. And I still won't get let into groups because, you know, they'll see event gems and they won't let me in. But
Yeah. Yeah, that is an issue.
not that I'd want to do a Khan on eye level on Sork anyway with no swiftness, but that's besides the point.
True. That
Like
is true,
it
yeah.
just, I don't know. Because like looking for a Khan lobbies right now on the main servers is like looking for any raid lobbies on a Jumpstart servers right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of despair. You go to Vault and you search, no lobbies. You go to Vicus, you search no lobbies. You go to clouds like gate to jailbreak because like someone doesn't know Max, and then
Yeah.
you go into look for Brel, and it's just like 1 to 4 horns only or some shit.
Oh god.
Like there's no one
Yeah.
no one matchmaking Carl. I have to solo Carl on my Glaivier.
God.
Like it's fine. I've learnt Carl so well now that I don't even use pots anymore. But it's kind of sad. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I don't know how they're gonna fix that. They have to do something like Jumpstart's okay, but they have to change something. And I don't think I wonder if they just add like a mentoring system and then just have Jumpstart as it is now and just do it again. That would just work. But there's just I don't know. It's so weird because I'm not sure if I told you this. I was trying to get into a Vicus lobby and there were only learning parties. There was like three like there was one day where there was like 3 learning parties.
Like, is this on regular or Jumpstart?
No, it was on Jumpstart. So there was like 3 Vicus learning parties. No experience recluse, right?
Yeah.
And I applied to all of them, and then they saw my like level 2 because I have 6-piece clown set on the second week, right? They saw like
Yeah.
4-piece ancient, and level 6-piece level 2 clown set on my armor on the second week. And every
Yeah.
single lobby is just like, "Are you experienced?" And I'm just like, "Yes." And then they just kicked me. So I'm getting gate kept for being experienced now.
Oh.
Which
God.
is insane.
Oh.
It's so weird.
Like, like, like they didn't want you to teach them. It's like
It's
they
just like I
totally
could
took
help you
the fun out
guys,
of
or I
you.
could just be there and not say anything. But like, no, we just don't want you because you know the rate. It's like what? Huh? Wait, so what? Huh?
Oh my god.
So yeah, I don't
No
know,
matter
man.
what you do, you being kept.
Yeah, that's so weird, man. I have freaking 67 roster and getting gatekept for being XP. I go into a freaking. I apply on a 1580 Sork to clown. I get denied because I'm 300 roster. Like, huh?
Oh
Huh?
my god.
Huh? It's so confusing. Like, I just don't like. I know, like,
Oh
the
god.
game is at fault for a certain aspect of it, but like, the more I see dumb shit like that, the less I want to blame the game, and the more I just want to blame like the stupid people that play the game.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I haven't really been doing much raids, um, at the moment because I make like 50k gold at the moment from just doing chaos dungeons, and it's super
Yeah.
non-committal. I can just do it whenever I feel like it. So why would I do that or
True.
just get jailed in the freaking clown for 3 hours just to get 3,000 gold? Yeah.
True. That's very true.
I'm actually getting more value from the chaos dungeon because if I want to push the characters, they don't have to worry about shards. I don't have to worry about silver. I don't have to worry about leaf stones. I don't have to worry about materials.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's just such a weird spot. Because like, did you see that clip where like Saint was talking about potentially quitting Lost Ark?
No, I didn't.
So he was talking about quitting Lost Ark because he was getting frustrated with Thamine, like reclears, because of how
Oh,
like
yeah.
how the groups went the first week. And
Oh,
he was
yeah.
getting frustrated because of obviously like the language barrier and all that stuff, and having to find a group and not speaking Korean and all that stuff. It's just like because he can't play on can't play on the West servers because everything's solved. We're not getting anything that Korea doesn't get in advance. So a lot of the fun that he gets is from actually doing like
Prog,
raid prog, yeah. And so everyone's just like, oh, just play on NA West, you know? It's like, bro, that means he has to like not look at the KR servers at all for 6+ months, maybe a year,
yeah,
and then do it blind, and then have 7 other people that are also willing to do it blind, and then have like half of his chat going, "Oh, it's not actually blind because there's no way you haven't actually seen it. You probably looked up
yeah,
and all of that shit." Also, knowing that the people in Korea have been doing it for like a year plus,
yep.
and everyone's just like, "Just learn Korean," and he's like, "I literally can't because I have a learning, like not disorder, but like a learning handicap that's with learning other languages."
Yeah, 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 yeah. I saw a lot of that, but I didn't. I know I didn't see them like where he was talking about quitting. Like, I mean, he's been getting in a lot more groups though, lately.
Hmm. That's a problem that I'm seeing going forward is I don't think the gap between endgame and like early mid game is staying the same or getting closer.
No.
Like the gap from, say
Yeah,
they give us an express and it's 1540. The gap from 1540 to 1580 is insane.
yeah,
Like compared to 1490 to 1540. I mean,
yeah.
like
Super
I,
expensive.
not just super expensive, but like the amount of time it takes to get all the gear. Like it takes you a month to get Rel
Yeah,
Rel gear, and then you had to get a Khan gear after you get to 1580.
I haven't even done a con once yet on the Paladin. I don't know if I am going to. I'm
I
absolutely
mean,
thinking I might be done with Lost Hope.
like I know a whole bunch of people who are looking for supports because like the support shortage is real in hard mode and in normal mode.
Is it?
It's so real. I'm telling you, it's that bad that I'm getting messaged on a Monday night for a Khan on support. Like that's how bad it is.
God. God damn.
The fight itself is just so easy. Like literally, I turn my brain off for the entirety of the fight, and the only time I switch it on is when he teleports to the middle and does the lantern mech, and then I go back to like closing my eyes, pressing the counter button, and countering every single time.
Yeah.
Like I go into StarCraft mode because there's like an internal cooldown for counters, right?
Hmm.
And I've worked out the internal cooldown, and it's like locked into my brain, so I can literally predict the future now, and I can't, especially in Gate 2. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, guys, he's about to counter. I literally throw out Holy Sword. He does the counter animation, instantly gets countered before anyone can react to it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh god.
I got like was it 80 something percent master counter puncher on Gate 2 account last week.
Damn. Not bad. Not bad
Gate 3 is a
indeed.
little bit more weird because he has like the main mechanics with the stagger mechs and all that. It's kind of jumbled in. That's kind of tricky because
Yeah.
it messes with timings, but it's still fairly easy to predict. Paladin is so free. Like the only thing that's more free on Arcana is Artist. Bard is a nightmare apparently, so I'm not going to push my Bards anytime soon.
Hmm.
Because
Oh.
Bards can't use Guardian Tune because you get the random stacks whenever, and it just cancels it, just blocks it for like half
Yeah.
a second, and then you can't block like earthquakes or anything.
Oh.
So, and you don't have any natural cleanse like Artist and Paladin, and your counters
Yeah.
dog shit, and and you can't use like the portal situ. Basically, you're just there for damage buff and heals.
Pretty much, yeah.
And most of the time, it's heals because people are like standing and shit, and they're all spread out. So your Rhapsody only hits one person, and then
Yeah.
yeah, it's a super easy raid. But like the gear score requirement for it is just so dumb.
Yeah.
Cause I don't
Yeah.
know I don't know how you fix that, dude. Like you clear gate one once, you get all the materials to craft your entire gear set, or like
Big get one once.
would that be fair though? Like if you clear it once,
I don't know.
because like the only other way I can think about it is like you clear it once and it gives you the base gear set, and then like you clear it what 3 more times and it upgrades the gear set each time. So you get the base gear set to hone to item level, and then you get like actual stat upgrades each time you clear it consecutively, for, like 5 clears or 4 clears or something like that.
Hmm. I don't know.
Because if you don't have a group, like a pre-made group, week one, or like anything past week one, you basically can't get into a lobby unless you're support.
Yeah.
Because they already have like X10 quick like clear like
Have
gatekeeping now.
title.
I don't think it's a title. I think it's like a
Title runs.
maybe it's a title. No, I'm not sure. It's kind of dumb.
But yeah, it's one of those things. It'll always get to on any raid it gets to that.
Yeah, but it's getting worse because the gap is because of the amount of resources that you need and the gap widening. It's just getting worse.
I didn't hear anything you said for the last 10 seconds because my cat fucking hit the mute button.
No, it's getting worse because the gap. Like
Yeah,
like the Braille gap was kind of it's kind of weird because they deleted some of the gates and they changed some things. But like say for
yeah,
example the Kyan gap, it wasn't that bad. Like
yeah. That's
doing Kyan on item level and then doing Kyan high item level is noticeable, but like doing Kyango on item level wasn't that bad. Like you just go in there and you might have problems with gate 4 like the first few times. And that's it. But,
yeah,
but with a Khan, it's like you'll run into DPS issues on island. Like especially if one person dies, you have like 10 seconds left on gate 1 to kill the boss.
yeah. That's true. Hmm.
Because there is like a what you call it, a rehearsal move, but I don't know how many people actually do. Is there actually anybody doing? Because you need to be 1500 to do the rehearsal move, but there's no one doing it.
No,
It's so dumb.
no, no one would do that. It's the same as like the Brel and the Clown.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
one does them.
I wish they had like the condoms that you can redeem, like you get armor piece, like the not armor pieces, but like the materials to make the armor pieces.
Okay.
Oh man,
Yeah,
because obviously they said they're gonna add solo content, but that's like 6+ months away at least, right?
if not longer.
How many people are you gonna bleed out before that happens? And that's assuming that you apply it in such a way that it's like actually good.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Did you hear what they're going to be doing for future major raids?
I don't know. I've been hearing different things.
Okay, so
Um,
what the for big story bosses, like what they're gonna do for they're doing it for Kazuros. They're gonna launch normal, hard, and hell mode at the same time, and only the race counts for hell mode.
that's fine. Wait, is helmet unequalized?
It'll be equalized, so it'll be at the item level.
Okay, good.
But yeah,
But like
it's
Hell Guardians,
only the
Hell
Guardian.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Hell Guardians are no longer equal.
Because I heard some
So
people
Hell
saying that
Hermit.
like all Hell modes were unequalized, and I
No,
heard
it's
some
only
people
Hell
saying
Guardians, but the Hell Legion raids will still be.
that's good. Because if they made Hell mode unequalized, like the Legion raid Hell mode unequalized, that would just be so shit.
Yeah,
Because it would kill the community for like Hell mode, which is not that much of the player base, but it's like a good chunk of the competent players in the player base. So
yeah,
like they'll run out of stuff to do, and they'll just get bored of the game and quit, and then that would just like drip down to the rest of the community. So that would be bad if they did that.
yeah. It would.
I like it. I don't mind it being unequalized in Guardians. No one does them anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Like Legion raid Hell modes is different to Guardian Hell mode because all the people I know that do Hell mode, they don't even consider Hell Guardians Hell mode.
Yeah,
It's like, oh yeah, Hell Cardi's come out. Yeah, we could bang that out in like a day. I think it's like 3 or 4 hours.
yeah.
Just like what?
I wouldn't actually mind doing Helicardies.
I wouldn't mind it too. There's a couple of people we're talking about maybe doing it.
Try and get the speed record for it. That'd be pretty fun.
Oh, I don't think I'd get the speed record with it on Gunlancer. I'd have to play DPS.
I mean, you could just go your glaive. I mean, it's equalized, so
Yes, that would involve me knowing how to play Glaive, and it's been
that is
reworked
also true.
recently, and I didn't know how to play it before it got reworked. So
That is true.
I'd
That
probably be
is
better off going Deathstrike Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Yeah, sharpshooter probably be the better one. Yeah,
either Deathstrike Sharpshooter or which
or
one?
firepower enhancement.
No, not Firepower Enhancement.
Why is that?
It's not because it actually does pretty decent in equalized content. It's kind of crazy. It's not that. It's just I don't think Artillerist brings that much utility in Helmet.
Yeah, not really.
Like if I was gonna do Hell Guardian, I would probably either do it on Reflux Sork, um, Reflux Sork, Deathstrike Sharpshooter, maybe Tie Scrapper. Just trying to think about other
Oh, that's
DPS.
great.
Actually, no, I might even actually try and do it on BT Zerker actually, because BT Zerker slaps on equalized. It's like Predator Slayer but better.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
obviously you'd be
your
playing support.
sharpshooter would be the best
Yeah,
option there, though.
I'd probably have the best luck on Sharpshooter because it's the safest. Probably Reflux Sork is probably also a decent um style.
Scouter wouldn't be too bad either.
Yeah, I just don't know how to play AT Scouter, so
That's right.
I got
Pretty
legacy.
pretty
I'm a
transformation.
little transform bitch boy.
That's true.
Because I wouldn't be able to do it on Gunslinger because I'm just bad at Gunslinger. Like I'd have to go. I wouldn't be able to do TTH because then stagger checks I would be 0. I
True.
wouldn't I wouldn't be able to
True.
do it on Gunlancer or Destroyer. I just don't think. Like maybe Red Lancer, but I don't know.
Hmm.
I'll be down. Like if you were down to try it, and then I can get like Mooney and Jay. I think we could probably.
Yeah, maybe we could do that. I mean, I'd be on Paladin, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't be playing support. They're freaking DPS completos.
Fair enough.
Like one of the main reasons they love having me in the party is because I'm either playing support or I'm playing some sort of sacrificial class that lets them do more
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Oh god.
Because they love my Gunlancer because they just assume that I know how to taunt, which is like there's three people that I play with that assume that I'm gonna taunt properly like 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
and that's Mooney, Jay, and Sid, because Sid plays Destroyer and he knows how taunts work, and he knows when he should
Yeah.
be taunting, and he doesn't half the time because he's greeting DPS.
Fair enough.
Because the people I've done raids with on my Gunlancer actually enjoy my Gunlancer because I am literally going. I was literally going for the princess maker
Yeah.
plays before
Good.
I even had the build.
Wine Blues build.
Which I can
Yeah.
actually rework to get a 5x3 going because I did cut a 7/7 stone last week. So I can switch from an 8/6 to a 7/7 eventually.
Nice. Very nice.
But I would love to do if there was content in Lost Ark that's not like regular raids and stuff like that. Hell Clown for sure. Um and probably all the Guardian. I don't know if I want to do like Hell Bolton. Like Demon's Floor isn't that hard, but
Yeah.
it'd be kind of cool to have. But I would rather have a like clown title.
Yeah.
Mayhem Shadow looks just cooler. There's a little icon above it. Demon's Floor kind of looks stupid.
I mean, my
Addicted
Paladin's
to
always going to be a zombie, so
the freaking
he's never
Addicted to the Light looks like a freaking butt rose or something. I don't know.
I mean, like, my Paladin's never going to swap off zombie, so doesn't matter what titles I get.
I'm actually kind of excited to see what the Hell Khan's gonna be like because I wonder if it's gonna be 3 gates or just 2 and 3.
Mm. It'd probably be the three. Pelican. So like how the name bitch hits is Vicus.
I mean, Clown's 3, Vicus is 3, Grell and Volton are 2. So based off of that pattern, a Khan's gonna be 3 and Thamian's gonna be 3.
They might just be two gates, gates 3 and 4.
Just technically 3
Hell
gates
no.
because gate 4 is like
Yeah,
has a gate 5, I think,
true.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's like the Attack on Titan mode or bingo, whatever you want to call it, whatever version you want to call it.
I'm excited to see it, but the thing is, right? I feel like by the time that comes out, a lot of the players that are playing now that are like up there won't be playing.
No, God no.
There's like I feel like Lost Ark is 1 or 2 updates away from losing half its player base again, and they need to have like
Yeah,
3 or 4 objective W's in a row to actually get the ball rolling again.
yeah, yeah,
Because they're supposed to have the new director.
yeah. By the Christmas
How
law on
far off is that?
2 months, 2.5-ish months.
I don't know. Like based on how that goes alone, I feel like that's gonna dictate how many players are gonna be there or not. Just gotta have a look at the gem pricing in KR the week before and then the week after. Just see whether or not we would become friggin' what Cyberpunk Andes.
Yeah.
Did you end up getting
It's gonna be
Starfield?
interesting. I don't have it yet. I will. I mean, I'll eventually get it. Not anytime soon.
So I've heard some not so good things.
I mean, it's a Bethesda game. There's gonna like,
Yeah, but even for a Bethesda game, I've heard some not so good things.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be waiting a few months before I get it anyway. There's other shit.
You're waiting for the NSFW mods.
Oh yeah, of course.
The
I'll be surprised if they weren't
the
already.
immersion enhancement mods.
Exactly. I can't be properly immersed if there's not boobs in.
Yeah. Well, there's no gravity in space, so they're gonna just jiggle endlessly, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
It'd be like, was it High School of the Dead with the sniper scene on the highway?
Oh my god, that scene is so stupid. It's brilliant. Oh my god, scene is so stupid. So good
Also,
though, but so stupid.
also, we finished the main Bleach. We have got up to 1,000 Year Blood War. We've watched, I think,
Okay, okay.
the first 3
Uh,
episodes.
uh, okay. What do you think of the Fullbring arc?
It felt rushed.
Yeah, it was.
If I I don't know, like freaking Gaston at the end, they're just turning into like that freaking tiger dude from My Hero Academia that's one of the teachers. It's kind of weird. He
Oh,
went.
and he just instantly cut in half by Kenpachi. Yeah.
He's he goes from like freaking Gaston in a high school outfit to like the teacher from in My Hero Academia from the other class where he's got like the red outfit with the silver hair and the he's got like the lion power or whatever
I
like
think so.
tiger.
I think so.
He looks like that with a sword. I'm just like,
Oh,
this looks kind of weird. And then freaking Book dude gets a freaking hole blasted through his chest by Byakuya and somehow is alive. Okay.
oh, yeah.
And
There's
then
yeah,
the freaking redhead chick that was kind of hot, that was simping for Ichigo, looked like she was
yeah,
about to freaking jump off a building at the end, and she kind of just floats into the sky.
yep.
So I don't know what was going on there. Uh, freaking Kenpachi being broken, I approve.
Kenpachi's just being gonna. Kenpachi's gonna do Kenpachi thing.
I just love because we got up to like the part where the, the part where they invade the Stern Ritters or whatever they're called in
Oh,
invade the Soul
yeah,
Society where
yeah.
basically up to the part where freaking Yamamoto uh gets the Hyorin Maru treatment.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You know when they reuse that cutscene where it gets freaking cut in half like 50 times,
yeah, yeah.
except he actually gets cut in half and just like kind of.
But how cool was that fight though?
I was confused because there was a couple of things that confused me with that because obviously Kenpachi rocks up and there's like 3 of those guys that are freaking wrecked. So he's just carrying
Yeah,
one on his sword and then he's got like another 2. And one of them was the Lloyd dude, right?
yeah,
Which was also the dude that impersonated whatever his freaking Triple H, whatever his name is. I don't know what it.
yeah,
I don't like. He was impersonating him, right?
yeah.
But I thought Kenpachi already killed him
Probably just a dude that looks similar.
because that was the confusing part about it. Because freaking like you know Yamamoto does the weird Star Wars Princess Leia thing where he just kind of flies off into a sunset and then lands there, and he's like holding Kenpachi, like looks like he's been like knocked out and shit. And he's like holding him there, but that would have been
Yeah,
when he was in imposter mode because that was when what's his face was talking to Aizen, right?
yeah.
But I thought Kenpachi already beat the guy who was impersonating what's his face because he beat 3 of the dudes before he tried to take on the big boss. That's what confused me.
Uh, hmm, I'm. I don't know.
You probably have to rewatch it and then look for it to notice it. But that it confused me because I thought like it was just weird because like Kenpachi shows up, he's wrecked three dudes, and he's gonna kill what's his face. And then he's on the floor, and then you find out that the dude was an imposter, but it was one of the dudes he already beat. So it was like it didn't make sense. So I don't know what went on there. And then like it was kind of cool watching how he has like basically four bunkers.
I mean, it's just like how Byakuya has like different modes. Like he's got like the
Yeah,
Senku
this is
mode,
like how
which is like
Shinsui has the
going.
different like the different things for his. But it's like he's so broken that basically all four of them are just four bunker.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah.
Like
It's just
the
like
first one,
I'm
the
as
first
hot
one
as
was
the
it?
sun.
No, what was it? The first one's like East, where he like focuses everything to the tip of his blade, and it like just touches the ground, and just like part of the globe is missing,
Yeah.
and then he
Yep.
turns into freaking some sort of freaking old man. Like he turned into like the baby, the sun baby from Teletubbies, but he's like an old man and he's angry now.
Yeah.
And then he had some weird freaking necromancy shit from like he tried to do like a Diablo 4 arc or something like that.
Yeah. That's the weirdest one for me. Like he summons all the people um
He
that
killed.
Yawach has killed, and it's just like okay,
No, he
sure,
summoned
why
all the
not?
people that he killed with his blade.
Yeah, but but Yawach sees his the people that he's following.
Yeah, but that guy wasn't him. That was the imposter dude.
Yeah.
Because he actually, the real one doesn't actually give a shit.
Yeah. True.
So that's why it's confusing. It's like when did they do the switcheroo and all that? But it's kind of cool seeing like they're obviously alluding to what the captains and stuff were like before before he got old, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool. But I'm trying my best to like stop the missus from looking up spoilers. So I actually want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
She loves looking up spoilers on the ground. So like, no, try and grab the phone from her, stop her.
So what was your thought when you saw Ishida? When
Mhm.
okay, how far in are you? Like, what's
Literally
just
when
happened?
Yamamoto gets chopped in half.
But Ichigo hasn't arrived yet.
He's. I think he just arrived in the science thing because he just broke out of the ball thing from the weird, crazy, like borderline Hitler angel dude.
Ah, okay. Yep.
And then the
Okay.
scientist dude with the horns has like Quincy arrows in his back. And I think that's when, like, literally, that's when the episode ended. Maybe like episode 3 or 4. So,
Yeah.
the
There's
animation,
some
the animation is, oh my lord,
yeah.
god
The
tier.
animation it gets a
Holy
nice boost
shit.
in quality, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I think they tried to do like what Attack on Titan did in the final season, where they, instead of doing everything 2D, they did like a lot of 3D to save time. Like all
Yeah.
skeletons were like all 3D animation, which would have saved like a shit ton of time.
Yeah. The next episodes have some good fights in them.
It sucks because there's that one there's one of the stone ridders that's it's kind of hard.
Which one?
The one with the purple hair.
Uh,
I don't know what her powers are because I don't think they've shown what her powers are yet. So I think I can't remember who she was fighting. I think she was fighting Kamamura. Because Toshiro has his Bankai stolen by like a budget Shuhei looking dude with the Vega claws.
Yeah.
And then there was that one that looks like friggin' the girl from the ring, but it's not a girl, it's a dude.
Yeah.
And he gets Byakuya's Bankai.
Oh, that one?
Is that the same one? It looks like it, but her hair is like more purple than pink. I don't think she used any of abilities and stuff like that. I think she just messed up Komamura.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because I know Shuhei was about to get wrecked by the squad one lieutenant dude. Like the guy who
Yeah.
killed the squad one lieutenant dude. That to
Yeah.
me was so funny. It's just like, oh, it was so easy to kill him, blah 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 blah. He's so weak and pathetic. And then Yamamoto just shows up and he's just like Uno reverse, just deletes him from existence.
Yep. Yeah. There's some good moments in the Thousand Year Blood War.
Like I don't know how to say it, but they have one specific voice actor that channels like way too much urban into the characters he voices.
Okay.
Like
Which which
like
which
you know the
character
guy
is
who
that?
steal like you know the character you know the Stone Ritter guy that steals the Bankai of Yamamoto's lieutenant.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like his voice is way too black for that character.
Okay.
Like it's the same voice as the Afro dude that's useless. That's basically like the Bleach equivalent of Doctor Satan, well Mr. Satan, whatever is from Dragon Ball. Like the same guy that voices Don Kanoji, right? It's just
Uh, yeah.
like it doesn't need to like it's like you know how the Japanese have Mario and that's what they think Italians are like?
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like, is this what you think black people sound like? They have like freaking messed up teeth. They all have braids and they have weird like weird sunglass like things going on.
Yeah.
Like there's been a theme that I've noticed like with like say when they were fighting Aizen with anime, where like
Yeah.
he went from like looking cool to a bat.
Yeah.
And then there's like this one Stern Ritter dude like that is borderline racist with how much they're trying to over exaggerate the blackness. Because he's got like the
Mhm.
freaking cornrows, but they're going out like weird spikes, and he's got the weird like sunglass visor thing that they got going on, and his teeth has like the grills, and it's like, dude, like
I don't know which one you're talking about.
I gotta find it. I can't remember the name of. It's the very first one that they encounter. He's like skinny and he's got like spiky cornrowy hair and his teeth is like all messed up. And they channeled way too much blackness into this character.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. I see it. Yep. Oh, he got one shot by Kenpachi. That's why I never noticed him. Okay.
yeah, he got freaking yeeted and deleted, but like,
That's why I didn't pay attention. Okay.
yeah, but I don't know what was his name.
His name is Jerome Geisbat. Weird.
Jerome with. Oh no, not that dude. It's there's like a freaking it's like a really skinny dude.
Oh.
Because OP is the dude that they were fighting in Wickham.
Let's look at instead.
I'm gonna get like semi spoiled here. But...
It is a dude, yeah.
Yeah, it's a guy, but that's not it. Because there's a freaking wrestler dude as well. Like, it's so dumb. So the girl that's really hot is Bambietta Bastaby. I didn't
Oh,
see it.
okay, that one. Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
I think she's the
Okay.
one that messed
But
up.
the first time I saw her in the manga, I thought it was Ichigo's boss, like in the real world.
Ichigo's boss is also very hot.
Yeah. I was like, wait, is Ichigo's
But
boss fucking Quincy?
but
I was like,
also
oh, okay.
the one that was fighting whatchamacallit, Shunsui. That was also kind of cool because I don't know, like he gave me I can't remember what vibes he gave me, but he gave me some very specific vibes. I don't know, I can't really explain it. The guy with the pistols, like the old dude with the pistols.
Oh, Nana Najaku?
No, I think it was Robert Robert.
That dude.
Oh yeah, that dude. Like that character is like borderline racist.
Huh.
Like, I don't know if you want to like look up a YouTube clip of him and
What's
like
his ability?
I don't know, but doesn't he get wrecked? So his name, even his name is like so stupid. What kind of name is that? Yeah, I saw that character like the first time I saw that character on the screen, I was like, that's kind of that's kind of a little too much.
Yeah.
Like if his teeth was normal, it wouldn't be as bad. But the fact that he's got like the freaking checkerboard teeth as well is just so. It's just so weird, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that guy, I feel like they channeled way too much urban into him, and I don't know what they were going with, but
Oh.
yeah. I'm just trying to think who was I'm trying to think who Soy Phone was fighting.
Yeah, which one is she fighting?
I can't because I'm pretty sure like the hot one was fighting the. I don't know if he's a dog or a fox or a cat anymore. Because like they added a lot more facial expressions to Komamura, and I can't tell what animal he is anymore because he just looks very angry now.
I'm pretty sure he's a fox.
It's like some
Pretty
people
sure.
call him a dog, some people call him a cat. But
Pretty sure it's a fox. I want to say fox.
also, my other favorite part about it so far is he goes talk to Aizen, and Aizen's just like, "Yeah, no, I'm good."
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
And it's just like, "All
I don't
right,
know.
well, I'm going now." And he's just like, "Don't you want to talk a little bit more?" It's like, "Yeah, not really." It's just like,
Yeah,
okay. It's like, okay.
Yep. Uh,
So we gotta watch a bit more, and I don't know how I feel about Eshe and was it Bodachanka?
oh yeah,
Like I'm glad like Nella's back because you know
yeah. That was down.
Orihime, chef's kiss.
Yeah,
Like actual like goddamn.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Hmm.
Rangiku, hot take. She's still like a 9, but she went from like a 9.5 to a 9 in my opinion. I don't know what was
Okay.
going on with I don't know what was going on with the hair. It's kind of
Okay.
it's kind of taken just like not too much, just a little bit of points away. You know what I mean?
Fair, fair.
But I don't know. That's because they're just in a fight. Like
Yeah, you've got some really cool stuff to coming soon.
I hope it's like I hope my boy Kenpachi doesn't just be like, "Hey yo, what up?" and then just cut someone in half, or he's just off screen unconscious. Like I don't want him to like be the next Chad. You know what I mean?
Like Kenpachi gets good. You get some good stuff.
Because I love what they've done with his hair. They made it like more wild. They made it more like the SSJ 3 Goku style hair instead of like
Oh, yeah,
the weird
but-
the porcupine jingle bells looking look.
yeah.
It looks like so much more Giga Chad now.
But yeah, Kenpachi gets done well. He does not disappoint.
But it's like super visceral. Like people's being blasted. Like what was it? Freaking Izuru gets freaking turned into turned into a hollow, basically.
Um, yeah,
He's just like there, and then next second he's just like a bit of him is not there.
yeah. A
I
lot
think
of
that's
the they went to town and just killed a whole bunch of people in this final season.
I don't know. I kind of like it because it kind of reminds me of like what they did with Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Because it's like you're telling me like the lieutenant of Squad One has a really cool backstory and everything, but he was just so useless for so long. I still don't give a shit. I actually don't care. It's just like okay, cool. You had this weird like senpai thing going on with whatever. Like I don't know what his name is now. He's got like 50 different names.
Yeah.
Like
I just like that the only
challenge.
scar he's got. The only scar he's got is from Lieutenant. I thought that was cool.
What did he get? He didn't have two scars. One from a previous fight. And
Was it? Is it two scars?
yeah, because he had like one scar originally, and then he old face freaking wobbly sword gave him like changed it to a different shape when he was
That's right.
testing out
Yeah.
his Bonkai,
Yeah, that's right.
which is like okay, it's cool. Why couldn't you just do that all the other times that the Soul Society was under threat?
Yeah. I'd not get one shot by Ichigo at
Like,
the trial.
could you like do that like you know even in the non-canon stuff just so that you're not completely useless?
Yeah.
I love like in the Zanpakuto arc, they even made his character useless because his Zanpakuto got taken over, and no one like they even made the joke like no one knows who you are. Like who even are you? Like
Yeah. Yeah, they
so,
did.
you're getting wrecked in the non-canon stuff as well, man. It's like bro, it's kind of embarrassing.
Mm.
I didn't really like care about that too much. The two characters that they introduced at the start in the first episode, the two Soul Reapers that they kind of saved at the start. I don't know, like, are they characters now?
No, they were just strictly there to just be a plot point.
One that has like the weird leaf flower petal thing on her head.
Yeah, they were purely just there to like, progress the story.
I I feel like they didn't even progress the story.
Yeah, they.
Kind of just there, and then she's kind of like Tatsuki if Tatsuki was less cool, and then they get wrecked, and then intro music.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, not every. I mean, they're there to be there. All I can say. They have no real like impact at
I'm
all.
kind of like, on one hand, I know plot armor wise, I feel like obviously Ichigo's gonna win, which means some of the new characters, like some of the new bad guys, are gonna get wrecked. But part of me is kind of hoping there's like a Piccolo situation going on.
What situation?
Like Harley Bell is good now, which I'm happy with because she's hot.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like hoping like some of the Sturd Ritters don't get yeeted and deleted and somehow get like the Piccolo treatment where they were enemies but now they're not. Like the
Oh.
Android 18 sort of treatment kind of thing going on.
Okay. Yeah. I. God, it's been a while since I've read it.
Because I
And
feel like based on how it's going, it's gonna be a freaking bloodbath.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
I'm all
it
for it.
is.
I'm just a little bit concerned how the missus is gonna feel about it. Because I don't know how many episodes there are so far. You know, there was like
Uh, there's
366
like
on.
there's like 12 in the first season, and they've already started the second season.
So we're gonna get through that pretty quickly then, because we're gonna watch. I think My Hero Academia next. Probably Spy Family and Jujutsu Kaisen. We haven't started Jujutsu Kaisen. She's not game enough to watch Attack on Titan. Fair enough.
Yeah, Attack on Titan can be
I'll probably just watch it by
a
myself.
bit much. Attack on
Well,
Titan
I
can be a
mean,
bit
like honestly, like based off of what Blood War's looking like, it's pretty close to like season 2 Attack on Titan. Like,
yeah, a little bit.
I just hope my boy
But yeah,
Hanataro doesn't get yeeted and deleted. So,
which dude?
the guy with the Zanpakuto that's like a spork. He's like always dead inside, but somehow like the most energized out of everyone. Like, he's like the medic dude.
Is that the
Like,
one where he cuts someone and it heals?
that's the one where he like drains the like he can drain um what you call it, spirit energy or whatever it's and then he can like inject it into himself and it's like he gets like an energy boost. I don't know.
I don't remember that guy.
All I remember is in the Zanpakuto arc, his Zanpakuto manifest is like a little white crash test dummy looking robot thing that's always scared like he is.
Oh, oh.
He's the one that was with Ganju when they were rescuing
When they're in the
Ricky.
sewers,
Yeah,
yeah,
when they're
he's
in
the
the
one that
sewer.
was like his Zanpakuto where he like where he cuts someone and it builds up a charge.
Yeah. And then he can like put that into someone else or himself, I think, and then it transfers it over and juices him up.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah,
I just hope
I
he
thought it
doesn't
was.
get. I just hope he doesn't get wrecked. It's...
Oh, okay. Yep. I don't think he actually shows up in the Thousand Year Blood War.
I don't know. So, because like the bets, well, not the bets that we're taking, or I'm just trying to say because the missus has this notorious habit of picking characters that get killed off.
Oh, yeah.
So like when South Burn came out, Lost Ark, she really likes Zirion. It's like
Oh,
Zirion's like my favorite character. He's so he's so cute, so innocent, his little dial thing, and Vikes is like mm.
yeah, yeah.
So like the meme
Uh,
is she has a character that she really likes and they get killed off.
okay, so there's a certain episode coming up. Okay, which episode? Uh, so does she has a thing for blood, like she doesn't like, or
Blood. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing, right? 1,000 Year Blood War, if there's no blood, I'm gonna be sad. Straight up.
hmm? uh, episodes 9 and 10. If she doesn't like blood, could be rough.
I don't think
I'll
I think
just
she'll
say
be
that.
I think she'll be alright.
Okay.
Because it's probably gonna be super stylized as well. So it's not like Attack on Titan where it's like actual.
Uh, uh,
It's kind of like it looks to me it's kind of like Drifters sort of style art to a certain extent.
uh, yeah, you'll see.
Oh, well, we'll work it out. We'll find. Like if it doesn't work out, there's always Spy Family,
That is true.
which we haven't um actually watched for a long time. She's worked out that I told her I don't watch anime anymore like episode by episode. Like the last time I did that was season 3 of Overlord, and it just really pissed me off having to wait every freaking Sunday for one episode, and then there's like a 50% chance that it's a filler episode. So now it's kind of just like
Yeah,
I'm okay with waiting and just watching it all like whenever I can.
yeah,
So
that's
that's
fair.
so we're gonna binge watch. We're gonna probably binge watch. Oh, we still have Doctor Stone as well. We got like a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, so far it's been good.
I
Um,
haven't watched Doctor Stone. I have a lot of people say it's good.
it's actually really good. It's got like the right mix of super serious and super funny. The
Mhm.
only thing about Doctor Stone that's a little bit kind of off-putting is like the eyes of the females are kind of just weird. Like
Okay.
they're super far apart, and I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to like
Oh,
so like their eyes are like super spread apart.
okay. That is like alien levels of
Yeah,
separate.
yeah.
Okay.
But apart from that, like
Why are they so far apart?
I don't know. It's just weird because it's like it's mainly just the girls that have really spread out eyes. It's just I don't know what like some of them are really bad.
Oh, damn.
That.
Okay.
But yeah. apart from
What?
that, like
Why
pretty
are they
much,
so far apart?
I don't know. It's like a style choice, I guess. But apart from that, like everything is kind of cool. Like, like there's a whole lot of scientific stuff. There's a lot of there's some things that are kind of confusing, especially if you pay attention to voice actors and stuff like that. Because you know the character, you know the voice for Deku and the like. I'm not sure if you watched the dubs or the subs,
Yeah.
but like the dub voice for Deku in My Hero Academia is the same voice as one of the characters in Doctor Stone, and his character is like a scaredy cat. So
Okay.
it's like if Deku was more scared, and it's like really off-putting.
Huh. Okay.
But some of the voice actors, especially when you've been binge watching multiple animes with English dub, they kind of overlap, and it gets kind of, depending on how well you recognize them or not, gets kind of confusing.
Yeah. I
No,
so want
it's
to show you
good.
something, but it's so spoilery.
Nah, we don't do spoilers, bro. We don't do spoilers. We'll find out in like a week or two. Probably watch on because we went like last weekend. We went through what? Went from episode like 350 all the way to like episode 3 or 4 of Thousand Year Blood War. So
Okay.
I binge
If
watched
you,
it.
if you, if you can get through episode 10, like that would be.
I don't know, we'll probably finish it because we just like power through it because we're like we'll cook food or we'll just watch it
Okay. Yeah.
while we're having dinner and then after dinner. So
It's just I'll just say it's someone who can touch you fights that coming up with.
but I just hope my boy Kenpachi like stays Giga Chad. Spam noted. Because
Oh, he does.
the only complaint I have about Kenpachi is they changed his voice actor like 100 episodes
Did
in.
they?
Yeah,
Did they?
they changed his voice actor from like the original Kenpachi voice when Ichigo fought him the first time.
Yeah.
I liked that voice actor better, but the one they use now is the same voice as Ichigo's dad. It's like just an angrier
Ah.
version of it.
Mm.
I may have
Oh,
ruined it for you, but
I had not noticed. Oh.
so like episode 250 onwards, basically every time Kenpachi talks, it's just like if Ichigo's dad was talking, but just angrier and more annoyed.
Oh. I
Because
had
like the
not noticed.
original Kenpachi voice had a lot more like grizzle behind it.
Oh.
It's kind of similar to when they changed Chad's voice, like Chad's original, like the first like 40 episodes of Chad, and then there was one episode where they quite clearly replaced his voice actor. It was when they had the bounce arc, and there
Yeah.
was the old dude with the freaking Moby Dick thing, that like the whale thing that he rode through
Think
walls and
so?
shit. Like it was an episode where Chad is with like Orihime and Rangiku in the park, I think, and they're fighting the whale dude, the dimensional whale dude for the first time, and Chad just starts talking, and it's obviously like the first episode that they changed a voice actor, and it's just complete like, oh, why is Chad talking like full sentences now? And then you could see like
Oh.
him trying to work on it the next few episodes of Chad's in the thing to try and get it closer to the original thing, the original
Okay.
voice. And then like
Yeah.
it's really obvious in the Fullbringer arc when every time Chad's talking, he's just like, dude, this guy is like rap god now. Like this is weird. Like
Oh,
I think in like what the 10 episodes of the Fullbringer arc, Chad's probably talked more, like 5 times more than the entire series.
really? You sure? You sure?
I remember there was like 4 episodes in a row of Bleach where Chad didn't say anything. He was like just sitting in a room with Noba, not saying anything, or he was just walking, following Ichigo, and he was just saying nothing. And like Noba was on his shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there was
Huh.
literally one scene where it's just like, Chad's a pretty quiet guy. Well, I wonder what those two guys are doing. And it's just them sitting in a room, and he's got his like legs crossed and he's sitting on the floor, and he's just drinking tea, and Noba's just sitting on the floor with his legs crossed, drinking tea, and they're not saying anything.
Huh.
And it goes from that to like the Fullbringer arc where like Chad's trying to explain like exposition explain Ichigo's powers and how Fullbringer works and all that shit. It's just like, bro, shouldn't like freaking Gaston be telling you how this works?
Hmm. I had not noticed. Huh. I mean, I used to watch it week to week. So
Hmm?
it would have been
Used to
like,
what?
I used to watch it week to week, like when it was coming out.
Oh,
Uh, So I guess I wouldn't have noticed it too much. Like if I'd watched it, like binged it, probably would have been a bit more jarring. But if yeah,
I mean, like
oh
I'm more obsessed with like voice acting than the average person as well. So it's like I also kind of notice it a bit more. You know what I mean?
yeah, oh
Because like, what's the bad guy's name with the freaking handlebars in Thousand Year Blood War?
uh, there's two different names. There's Yawach or there's Juhaba.
Okay, I'm not gonna remember either of those names. But that guy's the guy who voices him in the English dub is the same guy that voices freaking Zangetsu.
Is it?
It's the exact same dude. Like the very
Oh,
start, like the very first scene that he's in, and he starts talking and shit. It's just like, Zangetsu, are you bad now? And he's got like the freaking hunched over, and he's got like the same hair, but he's got the handlebars. I was like, it must be his like long lost brother or something like that.
oh, I hadn't noticed.
If you if you listen, like pull up a YouTube clip and listen to it or something, you'll notice it for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'll have to do that.
yeah, so like the other ones that I've noticed is you know when Ichigo just before he unlocks his freaking Giga Chad emo state form thing where
Oh yeah, yeah. When
he's
his
in the
eyes are
freaking
yeah,
elemental hero field spell
yeah,
um zone, but it's underwater, and he's talking to like a
yep,
younger Zangetsu. Like the voice actor
yeah.
for that is the same voice actor the voice is Stark. Like the voice for
Is it
the yeah, so like if you
young
listen to like the young
young
Zangetsu,
Zangetsu was Stark?
it's the same voice actor as Stark, and it like triggered me because it's literally the exact same. Like,
Oh, hmm, mm, mm. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch that.
yeah,
But yeah, really, Yawach and Zangetsu, though?
yeah, yeah. I'm like 99% sure that it's the same. I could be wrong, and they just sound the same. But
Oh,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's the exact same voice actor that they just
could be,
recycle. Because I'm pretty
could
certain
be.
now after listening to like, especially when I think in the Zanpakuto arc, they use Renji's voice actor a lot to narrate like the start of the episodes.
Yeah, yeah, they do.
I feel like Renji's voice actor is the same voice actor that voices Brock from Pokemon
In English dub or Japanese?
In the English dub.
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm pretty certain.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Because like if you replace Raw Sabimaru with like I Choose You Onyx or something like that. It's got the same sort of like grizzle behind it.
Yeah. Huh.
Because I'm pretty sure they just recycle, like, except for like maybe like Jennifer Hale for like Harley Bell. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how many freaking characters freaking Matthew Mercer's voice actor. He probably voiced what's his name? Um, is it Ginjo or whatever his name is? The from the Fullbringer arc.
Probably.
Is it Kugo Ginjo?
Oh, yeah, I know the one. I don't think that one's him.
Oh, it's Travis Willingham. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one's not Matthew Mercer. I know the voice, but I know it's not him.
Yeah. Roy Mustang, Orcus the Ace, and Knuckles the Echidna. God damn.
Mm.
Isn't he the one that voices Grog in Vox Machina as well?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Grog was his D&D character, a critical
Yeah,
role.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, but he does like the
Yeah,
voice for him.
yeah,
So they all like it's basically that group that's just recycled through.
yeah,
Because there's a couple of other like villains and like side characters that kind of pop up that's just like reused.
yeah,
Like there's like three different hollows that show up that all have the same voice.
yeah. I mean, they are hollows, so
No, but
they're
like
just like
it's
side
like
characters.
different. Like there's two hollows, like Grand Fisher and the other one, the Bat dude with the exploding freaking vomit babies, whatever they are, from like season one.
That dude, I
There was like a
that
flying bat dude that shoots little babies out of his mouth, and then he screams with his like tongue, and then it makes like a noise, and it makes him blow up.
okay, that one I do not remember.
The one that was chasing
Grand
after
Fisher, I
the one that
remember.
was the one that was chasing after Rukia early on in like the first season or so, and then Grand Fisher was the one that killed Ichigo's mom.
Yeah,
So he was
that
like the wool
Rukia
the
eventually
wool
killed later on.
the woolly mammoth looking dude with the anglerfish. And then he got upgraded during the Aranka arc, where he got a mask. He got like a big giant freaking sword and shit.
Yeah, and then Ichigo's dad killed
Yeah, and
Grand Fisher
Ichigo's
later.
dad just messed him up.
Yeah. But yeah,
uh,
I don't remember the bad dude. I
uh,
remember him.
I can't remember his name. He went like there was like I think there was like a movie about the Hell Arc or something like that that they
Yeah,
promoted in one of the episodes. I think he was in that because he was he came back from because they sent him to hell. That was the first time you see the gates of hell opening in
yeah.
Bleach. And he gets sent
Oh,
sent
okay.
he gets
Yeah.
sent there. And then they had
Yeah.
that episode that was a prelude to the movie where he comes back from hell apparently and he's got like upgraded powers and stuff like that. And then
Oh,
there's like the scientist dude that Grotsuchi messes up with the weird poison thing. And there was the head with the two balls in it, I think, that Rukia beats. We didn't
okay.
watch the movie for it, but they were in like hell and there was some dude in hell that was trying to do something. I don't know if it was canon. I don't think it
Yeah.
was canon.
No, it's not. All the
But
movies are non-canon.
yeah, there was like that filler episode. So, but they reused the same guy there.
Mm. Yeah, like the Bound arc,
The Bound arc, the
the one,
Zanpakuto Toe arc, and there was one more. It wasn't canon.
yeah, they're on filler. They're not canon.
Which one was the third one?
Is it the one where it's
Oh, so there was the Bount arc, the Zanpakuto arc, and then there was the one with the annoying little blonde bitch,
yeah.
where she had like one of the bodyguards had like the he looked like a freaking bodybuilder with sunglasses, and he's got like the one
Yeah.
sprig of hair on his head. And then there was the other guy who's
Yep.
basically useless because he just has like flowers on a sword.
Yeah.
I think the Zanpakuto arc should have been canon because that arc was so good.
Hmm.
Not just for like some of the personifications of the Zanpakutos, but
W my particular?
Cyber Mario was so hot. But like,
Huh.
what was the other one? There was the other one where they had
It was
the girl that
Hanako? Was it-
no, there was
it,
there was a fourth one where they had the Modzol arc where they were fighting the Modzol versions of all the captains and the lieutenants and stuff. That was also not canon.
I don't remember that.
There was that girl that was like a hotter version of Rukia that was she was like a mod soul, and Cone finally had someone. And then he got wrecked because she ended up turning into Sparkle Dust like Spider Man. It was like the crazy
No
scientist
memory
dude
of
that
that.
could control time and shit.
I have no memory of that.
And like they made like clone versions of like all of the captains and all of the lieutenants and stuff like that using their reishi, and they made like mod souls like copies of them. So like Kenpachi was fighting like a copy of himself, like Byakuya was fighting a copy of himself. There was like two Momos and again what's his name? There was like Toshiro and two Momos, and like one Momo was like a fake Momo, an obviously fake Momo, and then the second Momo come in pretending to be the real one, and then debates Toshiro, and then they both like end up stabbing him.
I don't remember that at all.
Really? Because it was like directly before the Fullbring out.
I probably skipped it then. Last time I watched it, probably skipped it.
It was so cool because it was there was like Ukitake and Shinsui, they have clones, and Unohana's clone fighting Yamamoto.
Okay.
So like Ukitake and Shinsu were like fighting him and getting absolutely wrecked, and then Unohana's clone was just like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna just heal you real quick," and then they just kept throwing themselves at it.
Oh god. Oh shit. Yeah, I probably skipped that because if it wasn't canon, I wasn't interested.
Fair enough. It was pretty good. It was just cool because it was like it wasn't too heavy on like story as such. It was just an excuse to watch all of the captors just fighting each other like full strength.
Yeah.
Because like their clones were like juiced to the teeth, so like what was one of there was like one of like Izuru, right? And you know how every time he hits something it like doubles the weight.
Yeah.
But like his clone was like a juiced version of it, so every time he hits something, it like 10x's the weight instead.
Oh. Yeah.
And it was just like cracked like and then they had whatever the fat dude from Squat 2, like the useless dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
So
remember
his clone wasn't an exact copy of him. His clone was like a more handsome, like fitter version of him.
that. Oh god. Yeah.
And so when because you know how he's got like the flail, like the ball with the
Yeah.
spike. So his clone's version was like 3x the size of his version. So it's like literally him, but
Oh.
just better.
Oh shit. What the hell? Yeah,
I gotta
I have
find
no
you.
memory of that at all.
I gotta find. I gotta find. Um, what is it even? What is even his?
I don't remember.
Riccio. Like there's it's just so funny because it's like a Giga Chad version of him. Like he's got like chest hair and he's got like abs and like massive pecs and shit and everything. Just looks so hilarious. I don't think I'll find it, but it was a pretty cool arc. Freaking Kuratsuchi pretty much solo carried like 90% of it, and then there was like there's a point where even Kisuke uh gets his own clone, so it's just like Kisuke fighting Kisuke. And you know how he's got like the inflatable like Giga things that like when
Yeah,
you kill it it pops? It's
yeah.
just like them taking turns using 50 of them.
Oh shit. Hmm.
It's like the closest thing to like you activated my trap card. Well, your trap card activated my trap card. Well, your trap card
Oh shit.
activating on my trap card has activated my trap card. Like it is like literally that.
Yeah. God damn.
So yeah, it was pretty
Oh,
good.
what the hell?
Uh, I've been pretty happy with Bleach so far.
Yeah, there's some good stuff coming up soon for you.
Also, I don't think I ever asked you. Did I ask you last week? Well, not last week, last time about One Piece, live action,
Oh, but yeah, you did. It was good.
like actual, just good.
Yeah,
Like
it's
not like like Witcher season one good or better.
we're talking one of the better anime for live action production.
It's not like Death Note Light Yagami meeting Ryuk for the first time.
No, I don't
I
think
gotta find that
so.
and show that to you later. It's essentially like him freaking out for like 5 minutes straight and just screaming and just knocking over everything in the room because he sees Ryuk first time.
Oh,
Compared
but
to like the anime,
the
compared to the anime, which was literally like he sees him for his first time. It's like, oh, so you're a Shinigami? It's like, yeah, cool. And then he just starts writing in the book. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down in the anime.
oh, yeah, like the live action makes changes that I think like the changes work for the show, like like to progress the story. Like it, like they have they have certain beats they got to do, and like there's gonna be changes. But the changes they made, I think, were fine.
There's
But
nothing like super sauce crazy.
no, not really. Like like the only big difference is like they made a reveal that wasn't meant to be for like 300 episodes. But like in the terms of the changes they made to this like in these early parts, it makes sense. Like to make that reveal there sort of later. But yeah, it's otherwise it's generally pretty good.
Did
Like
they release it all in one hit?
yeah, they did.
Oh,
It's got eight episodes on Netflix.
oh, okay.
But yeah, it's for an anime to live action, it's pretty good.
So
It'd be a good starting point if you wanted to like dip your toe into One Piece without like going full into it.
but like
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there's any actual anime to live action adaptations, and the only one I can think of is the Bleach live action, which was kind of just it looked cool because it was Japanese.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy the live action Bleach. I also didn't enjoy live action Death Note.
Dude,
Apparently
live
the live
action,
action Apparently, the
live
live action
action.
Rurouni Kenshin's pretty decent.
I've never watched
And
the actual anime, so I wouldn't.
and from what I've heard, the live action Full Metal Alchemist is pretty crap.
Wait,
What
there's a
I've
live
heard.
action Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
I know there was a live action Attack on Titan, and apparently that was just trash.
Oh yeah, that was horrible. I saw that. That was horrible.
Obviously, we don't have to worry about like Avatar and Dragon Ball, whatever it was.
They don't exist, okay?
They do exist, but not in the world of anime and acceptable. Um,
No.
Death Note should be in that same basket as well.
Even the live action Death Note that's got, like based in America, kind of crap as well.
That's even worse
Yeah.
because like the whole storyline is like they're trying to like literally a segment of it trying to work out where like it all works out. He's within a certain area of Japan based off of what they would like all of that shit.
Yeah.
So how are they going to do that for America when they don't even know half the freaking geographical locations on the
It was
planet?
like a, it was like this like white blonde kid that they had. It was like weird.
Yeah, he looked like one of the guys from like the In-Betweeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was no bueno. Would not
Wasn't
recommend.
the best.
Yeah. 'Cause that's what I was just thinking like, is there actually any live action to anime? Like, or anime to live action that's actually good?
Most of them are crap, but like One Piece is actually probably the best out there.
Like, I hope the One Piece one is like a step in the right direction, kind of like with what they did with Last of Us. Like they made some changes to Last of Us, but overall in general, I feel like everything was either
Yeah.
done
Like
like pretty much like what happened in the game,
yeah.
or just slightly tweaked to make sense. There wasn't
Yeah.
anything too crazy. Like they did add some stuff, but no one really cared too much. Like it was fine. It still kind of made sense, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I think
like a big thing that for the One Piece one though is that every change they made had to be okayed by like the original writer Oda.
yeah, because didn't he wasn't he like wasn't he doing like a J.K. Rowling kind of thing where like
Yeah,
with like
where he
Harry
was like
Potter
had
and
to
stuff?
like
Yeah,
yeah, where he would
had to
oversee it like
okay everything.
yeah,
Because as far as I
which
understand, the cast actually are fans of One Piece as well,
yeah, yeah,
which is like before Witcher season 2 was a good thing because you know Henry Cavill was like obsessed with The Witcher and you know like season 1 objectively was really great until like, I'm worried that they're gonna have the same problem as Witcher where season 1 did well and then they try and change too much.
yeah. But then again, like this is like directly connected with the original writer though, so
Yeah.
we can kind of guarantee that it's going to be at least somewhat faithful.
Hmm.
But like I get some things need to change for like like live action TV, like an hour
Yeah.
episode. Like you got eight
How's the fight?
episodes
How's
for
the fight scenes? Do they look like derpy as shit, or some of them are actually good?
some of them are actually pretty good.
Because I've seen some of the things in the trailer, and dude, that looks like memey as shit. That
Oh, there.
like
Oh, there is some meme
there's
shit
like
in
one
there.
with the
Some of
floaty
it's pretty
body
good.
hands. Did you ever watch
Oh,
was it
Buggy, yeah.
yeah? Did you ever watch the Suicide Squad, the one with Idris Elba in it?
Uh, I think so.
And they have like Nathan Fillion as the dude with the like the detachable arms.
I don't think I've seen that.
Like I think it's like DDK or something. I there's like this scene. I'll send it to you.
Oh, what
So
the hell is that?
so like this is this is them landing on the beach, basically, and they're being used as like a diversion team, and it's like super serious, and then it just goes from super serious to absolute like meme, and then like
Oh,
Nathan Fillion's character is a TDK, and watching the One Piece trailer, it kind of like seeing a dude. I don't know if it's like a circus pirate or something because I've never watched it, but
yeah,
he's like his body parts are like floating or something like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that scene, I don't know exactly when the scene is. It's like a minute in. That scene from the trailer reminds me of this from Suicide Squad. So like 1 minute 05 or something like that. They're just like deploy TDK. So the detachable kid. It's just so random.
Oh my god.
So watching the One Piece trailer reminded me of that. Like how goofy that is.
What the hell?
Is it as goofy as that? Or is it actually somewhat?
No, it's actually good compared to that. That is
Okay,
that is
cool.
horrible.
Okay, because I was just worried like the CGI would be like a
I mean, the
dumpster fire.
CGI is actually pretty decent in it.
It doesn't look like it though from the trailers. Though. That's the thing. It looks like goofy as shit.
I mean, that One Piece is goofy. Like it's, but
Yeah,
like
but there's a certain level
it
of goofiness that
it's
translates well in the
it's
cartoon.
not
But
like
like,
it's not like Star Wars or Marvel level CGI. But for this, it's pretty good. Like like you can tell it's CGI obviously because of like how far like if you
I
stretch
mean,
it and stuff.
obviously you can't do that. There's no way you do that in real life.
Yeah, and like detaching body parts as well. But like generally, it's pretty good. For like there may be some bits that are like pretty iffy, but generally it's pretty okay.
Well, I'm happy. I'm happy that it's not just doo doo pile of poo poo. Because it's always disappointing when you have a show. I actually don't know what's more disappointing. Like having a show that you enjoy, having like an adaptation that's like I don't know, anime to live action. Like you have a video game that you really like, and they make like a live action adaptation of it. I don't know what's worse if it's just like horrendous off the rip, or if it's like The Witcher where it's good for the first season and it goes downhill. I don't know what's worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm just hoping it's not another one because it is Netflix, right? They already have
Yeah, it is
they already have a track record of you know.
screwing things up. I know.
So I'm just hoping for your sake, like it's
Me
decent
too.
for a while,
I'm
but like
hoping I'm
that's what
hoping
makes
it
it
stays
super hard
decent.
for me to be like invested in something like that because Walking
But
Dead
yeah,
was kind of last time where I I stopped investing energy into anything that wasn't a source material.
but like this is a great starting point for people. It's it's like 90% the original material.
Hmm.
Like it's like the first what 40-ish episodes and like 8 1 hour episodes. So
That's
it's
fine.
maybe not 40, but the first 20 to 30. But yeah, like it's a good starting point. Like if people like are interested, then I'll recommend go watching the anime because
Yeah.
the anime gets it's long, but it's worth it.
Hmm. I mean, you never know. We might run out of stuff. Just make a start on it at some point. All right.
You've got over 1,000 episodes to get through. So.
I should be right. We got through what 360 episodes of Bleach in like what 4 months? We'll be right.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
All right. Last thing before we wrap things up. D&D.
Yeah.
So apart from you blasting us to another universe with your microphone.
Yeah, because the power went out and shit screwed up. Yeah. I mean, not too much happened. It was like mainly a lore session.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of lore happened.
We made a slight lore substitution.
Yeah, we had a group member leave the group, and we had someone else join.
Just fine because I am no longer the only short individual in the group.
Yeah.
We didn't get up to anything crazy. I mean, we just came back from a mine adventure, and we just got money.
Yeah.
That's basically it. But we did level up our characters.
Yeah, so level 3 now. Level 3.
Um,
And it was mainly just a lot of exposition and like them deciding to move on from that town finally and go to the next town for the fort.
did we actually make treks towards the next area, or were we about to?
Yeah, you guys are just started leaving town.
I made friends with people in town. Friendships that will last forever. Bonds that are so strong that they cannot be broken.
Friendship's an interesting word.
We're all friends here.
When
We're all friends. Me and the mayor, we tight.
Oh shit! Literally. Well.
So I didn't actually. I'm not sure if people actually talked about it because I was still setting stuff up. Or what did do you know what people pick for their paths for their characters?
Squeezle is a life cleric. Y is an abjuration wizard. Uh, Brad is a Oath of Ancients paladin. Quiet Knight went, I think Beastmaster Ranger, and you went wild magic for fucking Berserker? Barbarian, eh? I was not. I thought you would have gone like Berserker or Zealot.
I looked at Berserker. I'm just like, hey, this tempted. And then I didn't even look at like all of the options on Wild Magic. I literally was like, what the hell's in Wild Magic? And I saw like I think it was if you roll a 2 on a D8, just like, oh, yeah, so your weapon becomes has light properties, and it becomes a thrown weapon. And when you throw it, it teleports back to your hand at the end of the turn. And I'm just like, all right, we're picking this one.
Yeah.
So there's like eight. There's like 8 options. So I basically roll a d8, and then any of those options, they're all beneficial. So every time I pop my rage, I just roll a d8, and I get like a bonus effect. And some of the effects last until my rage ends, so I can do it like every turn if I get it. I think there's like 3 effects that I can do that. So there's like literally one where I could just teleport.
Yeah.
I pop rage and I can just teleport 30 meters as a bonus action, and I don't trigger I don't trigger what is it? Attack of opportunity
against you.
Yeah, I don't trigger that. And if I proc it, like I can do it at the start of every single turn, as long as my rage doesn't end.
Yeah.
So if I roll it at the start of a fight, basically, unless I get knocked unconscious, I can teleport at the start of every turn, a place I can see.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know what's
Yep.
scarier, like a gnome barbarian, or like a gnome barbarian with built-in blink.
That's
So
gonna be
I'm,
interesting.
I'm going through like my phase spider arc. Yeah,
God damn, that's gonna be
I'm pretty
interesting.
sure we have one person that's trying to somehow make like a battle horse build, from what I understand. I don't know what the other tasks do. Because like I'm guessing the cleric just does more healing.
Yeah.
And we have like 3 healers now.
Two.
Paladin doesn't heal.
Yeah, Paladin heal.
I thought Quinite built to be able to heal as well.
Oh, that's right. She's got some healing.
It's like I feel like my character now is literally the definition of you're all powered up, get in there.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Like even though I rolled a 2 on my health, which means I only got 2 health.
You still have the most. Yeah, still the most health in the group.
I still have the most health in the group, but it's still abysmal. Like based off of the goblin encounter, it still feels abysmal.
Hmm.
Because I should get more health because I have a smaller hitbox. So, but that's not what happened. So I feel like I'm getting skimmed. I don't know what it's like to have a paladin in the fight because I mean, paladin is front line as well.
Yeah, it is. Because he's wearing what is he's wearing chainmail.
And when does Y get fireball?
Level 5.
Okay, so I have to see if I can do some research whether or not I get fire resistance at level 4 or level 5.
Uh, uh, you should have probably gone what was it? What was it? Beast totem and then gone bear. If you wanted resistance to fire damage.
We'll work something
Okay.
because it's either that or I just teleport out of the fire, or like I look back at Y's character, I give him a week, I blip out, and he throws a fireball down. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
It was a bit of a shorter session. I
Yeah,
think
it was.
that session length was probably you take away the technical difficulties and stuff like that. I think it's probably around the length that we're probably looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, we went for like about 3.5
It's
to
three and
four
a half
hours.
hours if you don't count like the issues, the tech issues,
Yeah.
because we always have tech issues somehow. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know. It always happens.
If Squeezel doesn't have any, all of a sudden well, not you know, the gods demand a sacrifice.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah,
Something must go wrong.
I'm just interested to see what it's like. Not getting deleted on the first turn.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put 7 enemies that can attack twice each turn in the same room.
Oh, I've talked about this before. I wasn't expecting you guys to roll so low.
I
I
wasn't
have
even
planned.
rolling low. I hit something twice and then got freaking floor ganged.
I also wasn't expecting to roll so high. Yeah? On everything.
Oh yes, that is all water under the metaphorical bridge. We shall soldier on. I feel like as we level up and unlock more stuff, there's obviously more variety that we like options we have for variety, but also
Yeah, definitely.
like more things to do, more like flexibility wise, as far as making interesting like meaningful action. Whereas like last few encounters, it's kind of been like, I just want to hit this thing. Do I hit him or not? And then we get sad if we hit him. If we don't hit him, we yay! How much damage did we do? Whereas now
But yeah,
I feel
now
like it's kind of opened
also
up a bit
now,
more.
but now Harry and I mean Y and Squeezer both have second level spells now, so they can
Yeah.
start doing other things that will be helpful.
Yeah. But that's not this next.
Yep.
Something to look forward to. Yeah, pretty much in it. Pushing
Yeah.
3 hours. So
Yeah. So it is. Huh.
like we haven't talked for a hot minute because life
Yeah. Shit happens.
got a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to talk about. Didn't touch on anything super crazy.
No. I mean, it's been a while. Has it been a while? Ugh. It's been a while since we spoke. Nothing really too much has
Yeah, it's just because I haven't been able to like. I've been trying to go to bed at reasonable times, and it hasn't been working.
I know that feeling.
Yeah,
But,
I am looking at the messages. With it being October, would people be interested in doing some spooky games together? And a certain individual said Phasmo. What?
yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, ain't
Yeah,
no
I
what?
saw that.
Ain't no way that is happening. Ain't no way. So hopefully I can finish at a reasonable time tomorrow, and then go get some dinner, and then be back and bust out some Remnant 2.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be good.
See how long it goes.
That would be good.
See how far we can get, how much progress we can get done. See if we can get like build cool builds, or if, I'm just wondering if it's gonna get to a point where I can just face tank everything and ignore everything. It's gonna be like that first run of Path of Exile we did, where I literally just wasn't
Oh, yeah,
dying to anything.
yeah,
Except I don't do ZDPS this time. I'm actually doing damage.
true.
Or if it's still gonna be like, oh, you stepped on this tile that's glowing. Have fun, dude.
Yeah, uh, yeah, that would be interesting.
Is watching you compared to like what I'm doing, you have to be like, hey yo, I have to dodge everything because if I get touched by one thing, blow gang.
Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out with the new doggy friend that we have as well.
yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah,
Because we can also
hopefully,
find like items
hopefully it
and
makes a
stuff
difference.
that can make you more survivable as well. 'Cause I don't know how many pieces of jewelry is in that game because we did like what 1.5 areas and got like 50 different rings and amulets and shit. So
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, no, I'm excited. I've done all my chaos dungeons, so now there is a void in my heart until 8:30 tomorrow, not 7:30 because of daylight saving.
Um, yeah,
Yes, I
but
might.
does are you still fine with our start time with like with it being an
I actually
hour
don't
later
know
for
because it
you?
would be 7:30 for us. I think next time.
Yeah. So is that still a fine starting time
I'm
for you?
pretty sure we should be still fine because it's on a weekend. Neither of us work
Okay.
on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't know when I'm going to edit this, but you know, Have to get it done
Yeah.
sometime, boys. That should be pretty much it.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank everyone for watching this episode. It's been a month since the last one.
Has it?
But like we said, yeah, it's been a month. Uh, it, we've been busy. Like I've been sick. Jamaican's been doing real life
Oh
stuff.
yeah, we were gonna do it like a week ago, but that was when you got hit with your down with your
Yeah.
sickness.
And the night we were gonna do it, I fell asleep at 9:30, then woke up at 10 a.m. the next
Was that
morning.
the first
That was
time?
a
Because I remember
yeah,
asking you twice. The first
yes,
time,
that was the first time.
and then the second time you're like, actually no, I literally can't talk right now, so it's probably not a good
Yeah,
idea. It's like, yeah, it's all good.
yeah. The first one, well, I just fell asleep and woke up 13 hours later. That was an experience.
Holy shit, September 3rd. Oh god damn. Alright.
But yeah, and then the next one, I just couldn't talk. It was horrible. Uh,
That's
but
all
yeah,
good. Got it done.
apart from the cough, I'm feeling better, and we should be fine from here until like, that's other stuff.
Watch.
Yeah, I want to thank everyone. I want to
It's
thank
my
everyone
turn next.
for
It's
having
my
watched.
turn next, man. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching this this episode of Bleach First Ask Questions Later. I am Initiative.
I
Making.
almost choked on my cream soda.
Oh, nice.
I bet your Y is
You
gonna
can
love that.
you can find all socials underneath the
I
video.
will put all the socials up, even though I don't know. Like, I should probably post something. I am Boomer. We'll work
Yep.
something out, and then we'll probably. I mean, when's the next date we're gonna shoot for?
Um, I'm not sure. Not sure.
Ah, we'll work it. All right. Catch you later.
There he is.